medase ene da so me shaw ewo Adom TV dwumadi a ato ne din enkwanhyemre me am te dwumadi ho kya me di am nyeso ya Apostle Dr. Nita Ekutegu ene me den nsem bi ekoso ama abrabomu nyoma esombo esa ekura wonsa no. You have a life to run and live. You have a life to run and live. And you cannot allow the issues of life to detain your destiny. I have a life to live. I have a life to run. And I cannot allow the issues of life to detain my destiny. You can't detain us out here. Say, so be achiwa koshe baby no wa tuprumu. O abrabo bi ese wo bo. O nim de bi ese wo de na dia abrabo mu. O ade bi ese wo ye ka abrabo ho. O sibon bi ese wo de na dia ma abrabo. E ma abrabo akoto krane enipa no kasa enka sa ne ye nkoshe. E ma obi ni ye. E ma obi hwehwe wo bi. E ma obi suban bi ne kasa bi enka abrabo nhye. Na kai se abrabo a wo boyi etoji wankasa. Esese wo ma abrabo kwan na ne anim ye bia eba so. Use every day to follow the path towards your destiny. Abrabo ewo ne nti a wo baaye. Unim se wo de nti a wo ba wiase. There's a reason why you were made the way you were made. There's a reason why you were made a Gan and a Khan from the Volta region, from Northern region, wherever, Brungahafu, Western, and Central. There's a reason why you are called the way you are called. The reason why you are a woman or a man. For one reason or another, you were made for a reason. Find out where you were made and pursue that. That's only when you can reach your destinations in life. Baby, any able brabo, I shall man for the other bubra. And away you say maybe, and away for Hano, ye miss my phobia. And you'll be a brabo and a casa babo. One casa, or the entire baby, I say. You have a defined destiny to pursue. Therefore, every day, create pathways towards your destiny. To be a better idea. To be a enkoyi. Me sata brabo and send me and I made to my dream process. And send me and sapper and a bomb brabo home by. Me can't life goes on. Life goes on. Abrabo ekoso. Whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, whether I'm strong, whether I'm weak, life goes on. If I'm intelligent, life goes on. If I'm stupid, life will go on. If I'm wise, life will go on. If I'm stupid and foolish, life will still go on. Wherever I am, life will go on with who I am. Abrabo bekomu akoso said ya metie bia no. And abrabo fa so ebu brama me. Enti me start abrabo no, me da say mo to madwen so say life goes on. Abrabo ekoso. And life goes on with what I am and who I have in my life. Abrabo ekoso ni nyina so eni nipa me yo, eni nipa wo kama abrabo amedi bubra. Who are you? Me nka say we Mrs. Wine and I'm Mr. Wine. You can who are you? Hina wa ho odne ehye. What are your strengths? Your strengths define who you are. For me, my strengths are into motivation. My strengths are into respect. My strengths are into communication. Me ma ho odne e wo me no eye ekuranhye. Ma ho odne eye nokuredie pepepe yo. Ma ho odne eye kasapa. These are my strengths. There are other ones. So say nipa bia unu nua eye wa ho odne abrabom na kai say abrabo be koso na ekoso no etwe wako na de twe wako no eye nia wo yo suban wo ene won e ben wo. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, triumphs and challenges. Abrabo eye akwentio ya wo ketekete nyesa na hote ne dey wanyini ebi say wanyini na woni sika da bank abrabo nyina so onye sika wanya. Abrabo nyina so enye fa ho niam awde fa ho na enye ajapade. You know, life is bigger than what you see as success. Me won krofo bi wadi nkunum abrabo munye sika wonya aye. Me modini no be aka sese be makwe hwehwani mu. Ba ye wo woni a wodi aka nipa no mu na enye sika wonya aye. Wa bu kompona hwe abrabo mu na kaka nkrofo bi a wondi ema wo nkranhye na wondi akire wo se nipa wabu brapa na kai se wo agapade bi ana men kan Yesu Kristo di enkyere wo wa hono amanfo aye hwehwemu ahwe ye hu se Yesu otokai ana osidampo no nipa mo ne efu konko na otena kire kokoro mu no be da akotokai wa hu ye na ye ni abre agapade kese ena ama ye wire free de nti e boy agapade nti wo mfa ni die ma wukunu agapade nti wo mfa woni die ma wo yere ahonya die nti wo mfa ni die ma wo adwuma wura kro no na wo bo adwuma mu ho wa hu eni bre a ejina agapade ni sika so nti no ama ya pare ya brabo ye nti e ba wiase nso abrabo ekoso adechi bi ekoso adesem bi abrabo ekoso ni awo ye adechi ni adesem no ebe kire na abenya abrabo ya kwantrio a ni nyina so ni bi yefro ebu ani ahwase ebu ejina tintin ebu ani abubu ni nyina kusi se ni abegina wo nanso aye eja wodian wo nchimba adwen so no na be cheso abubura ni mobi owu eja ne sika a ne sika ase ahye ni mobi owu a oja adan bebre so yenka ne mpo ni obi a wanya dan na ne suba ne ye odada di enti no ama ne di aka nipa num ye fa no ejapade a eka sunsum ejapade ye wo ejapade a hodo miensa ye wo ejapade a eye hunam ejapade material things ye wo ejapade a wo sunsum ene wo ejapade a ka nipa adwene mu 3 properties in life. Which one are you building? Well, we see that here. We talk here, but don't forget to leave spiritual and mental properties as well. Papa yeboy, unya dia eye. Unya sika dibi. Nanso kai se, ye wajapade mienu aka se wuja na chiri. Spiritual property and mental property. Emu de na wuja. Wo de no anse da bia na pa me pesika me pedi ho e bribe kase sebe abrabo anipa ense nipa bo na wo bo entro ekoba nyina wo dibi krono ekoba nyina wo dibi chese nioma eni se nipa yo ese ahonya de sika nti wo yobi dan kwa ma obeka nchinagu na obehunu de beba abrabo akire me de ma abrabo ma eboy me pesika ba me sombo ma me eni se me jajapade ato nipa adwene proso ena nipa sunsum anwa he anwo major spiritual property na major mental property asema wonte bi da ho and dem aka kire say your japade ahodo miensa material or physical properties, spiritual properties and mental properties. Mesre wo say emra wo pe hunamu nyoma no ka hunu say wo ja sunsuma japade ene adwuma japade amanchirima ene obusuafo no oman na ye kawa ya nkawa nsu ya kawa bo nsama mawo asudimpa so uja chire papa ema nipa yiri se bakasa ama onwato amenya hana menya spiritual property baako life goes on ediam jiso apostle Dr. Nita Kotego mama menna Webek Ampedu na Thomas ni ade na camera fo ni sound fo nyina wadom ase wo a onya amre hwe me da ase papa koso ahwe badwamu wono nyame entina
Baye mo achibie mo akwa Adom TV Badwam dwumade no eso yeda Nita Kotego ase ni nkranhye nsama wode abreya no pay ene nyuma yede asan abewura mu de du so ne Badwam kase nsam no ne etodwa wo mu bia wo beti ni mampani adodan kwa kufu ado nsam bi nipa bi ka se chia ya kire Ghana adehye aduonum miensa wo demonstration bi a won ye no politics intia no ose no kure bi animo Ghana National Association small scale miners so kire se wasaban no ani won mu hia ne organized labor no na enchani bi a won mo ebo wo galamsey ntia pese ye nto from a good year to adwuma nyina mu no won makasa no ne nsem bi na no pay me de bro Adom TV Badwam kase wo hwa me live on Facebook /Adom TV extra go TV 119 DSTV 280 ko YouTube Adom TV tube ubenya kase ne dwumadi ahodo ni nyina wo ho nyabret na wo laptop no achi na log ko adomonline.com sansemi ni bebre ka ho so ko adomonline.com abenya bi akenkan fasida ema the links ne konro iba ko enugumiti so kama fefe mididi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni die mientie se den sam ni nchiremu no etie Ghana mampani na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo se no kure bi animu se wono ama yache Ghana fo bi esan amanyo semunti de bi no kure bia enim ni nyina fa demonstrators ya womo twi mumume ekire se galamsey ese ye niema na wi ekire won su no won ban bi nti bambofo esusu se ntwe ye de won court ne ye de wato aposifo ekokumwe.
Protest movements. We've seen a lot of protests. Some activists were arrested, put in jail. The opposition is saying you're trying to stifle dissent.
I'm not responsible for jailing people in Ghana. The courts in Ghana are independent institutions, and they have been all through this period of the Fourth Republic. People misconduct themselves and they're brought before court. It's for the court to deal with them. That's not a matter.
It has nothing to do about politics.
It has nothing to do with the executive. And their behavior is what lands them in problem with the police and with the courts. It's not the protests. How can the president, who himself, his political career was aided by leading protests, have problems with protests? I don't have problems with protests. And nothing is done in Ghana to prevent people from airing their views on anything.
Ghana Health Service said ne wanted to ankra 150 set one yen shishemu and for measles and rubella vaccine and vitamin A supplement campaign now one more a year no October busumene de tosumi no one share asienra day one dia bana wie Dr. Kwame Amponsa Achianu ya we programs manager ma expanded program on immunization one bote nyina ne say won sie kire nsan kwhwe sa de na omo ye na papa anasa say enetie no so ne adom kase etwaso
measles rubella and vitamin A pepepe nti eno na yesi akire ni akohwe se no kure yenya saa pepepe eno na make us a friend independent assessment e survey ayeye na eno so ho akade no enwo odin pa nti no se wo plan fufura na enam asuenhu na wanya nti no wo de aboa se de be ya obetimi asi challenges e ba na no kwan we ayade ayeye so ayi bia wo ye campaign bia ese usi akire wo independent team isi akire kohe wo se obi ansi akire amahwe adwuma wo ba ye ni biara nti eno ka quality no ho nti omo ba ye ade no qualities because omo nim say obi be si akire abahwe nti omo ba ye adwuma no pepepe ye wa regime sa na so ye ntumi nka say ye di omo achia say omo ba ka no kure nti yes so ye nim so omo ba ka no kure but still e be kwa kohe na say na inam yenu no na enu no wanya for almost 40%. Anya report ni nyina so na yenya ho which implies say koso baby ka say wantwi kakra bi wo baby but enu de normal de bia ehia sa aya na ntiase ni nyanya adwuma bu a no nte papa nti e ba sa ye ma mpenifo a women's ni no to say district directors ni DHMT for no district health management team omusi akire nti so far de yenya bibia e beka se etwe asan to pay measles rubella and about
Ghana National Association of Small Scale Miners and so ehwenimu kwan so ne aban betena se ne organized labor no na enchene bobia wono boss from agudie tuo nyina yentum ene no woni aban no akase wo mu se galamsefo no sensuwa ene yenkwa ibrentuo no mode ne so womo ewotumi se wo so wontu from agudie ne de wono mo nse de enti yenhuhu kwan se wo se yekase wo mu nyina yento adwuma mu hunsem ene.
Organized labor actually say because of illegal mining Omube declare strike from on the 10th of October. Yes, Rabbi say Niama organized labor and now say demands are all shenu. Your best Rabbi say no one translate the menu ya the entry kwampa befaso na yetumi abre illegal mining nasi. If say so organized labor cost striker or mine and kasa no say you one leg so. Na say organized labor ansu kwotene fie na doctor fo anye adwuma lawyer fo anye adwuma na saafo nyina anye adwuma oman kanko ebe ade ebe dimpa
won kasemu na o kirem se wama won task force no ateguoman yenkwa ibrentuom ne yesuansuwa so pam wona etwefum agudi a emfam na kwan so na ade obehia ya ban ho moa
association no task force the monitoring team ye ne on di dwuma. And all the districts are 10 mining districts are affected no. Yeah, association war a hundina and the task force a monitoring team no ye be deploy na omo nso omo ye adwuma aben lorry kwan so no dodo na so ye be stop ne etumi amoma reclaiming sase a omo said wo lorry kwan no se ne ense ye kwan ya ye bepen ye betumi nso asan ye enti ye be sra ban na waboa yen with personnel any logistics if say adwuma no wo ya uhia kande
Enkro me nine bi wa Mansia South Mensimu Asantemantemu se won mining company bia kwan ma wo ma wo nkro no so emetu fam agudie kosi se won mo nsam a won mo beka se kro mafo no adwumakuo no beye ente saade a wo ma ho kwan eni
mo ba ya no wo mo fa enkura na adwuma ni wo mo ba ya so mo ntimi ntre yansa enka saade we pote ena o ma ya makuroi anu nti no so wo mo so ye ba basere ba ya kuroi usi ma kasa galam ayi kura wo ma na wo ye kura tantan tan ekom na eku ya nda banche kura ye ntumi nto na yedi e ba ode ye nya bi na yedi ni nyina wo ma ba jinsa ase ni nyina ama ye ho na akire ye enti so wo mo so wo mo be ba e wo sa kuroi mu no wo mo fa emrantie no ani ma ba wa na adwuma kane wo mo ba ye mo se ya nko school ana ye so ya kire kwam ahwe ye ma abo mako school eto mako school dia e wo so mo ye ya so asade ma ye
nana che bafo a odi nkan eye dade so ehene
manzi no ma ba ha mire bi atwa amansi apenso no mkoye ana asankonzu aba abese mra wo moko e de adwuma na ma company fufuro nti adwuma na mo de ma company fufuro ye ni ekuro mu ya enkuro nan no upe amanifu mu ya adwuma ni bia sabi unkokuro bia so nkonya nipa be edukura okuro ni aye ahoho nkwa na mo de ya adwuma no enti ye de ense se ya pese na mo ye se omo be se training na e kura mu fo no munima adwuma no ye di omunimu ye no omun training wo mo na ya mrante no ene ye maba no omusunya adwuma no bi nye se bia manini aye se masase no na bia se bia prapra na ye de ma me na hoho abaye adwuma papa no de skana akobo bra onkurum na ye kura na de bia nye kura sebe mansi wo mu ne eni se nkurofo wi
Mayina no sona Adom TV Badwam kase na ha na bema kwan na no pe ye de siase da ne nkoma omre ne adaje koso na ne yentna afei ne ye de bonkrata no ba ne online de no ti ye nche be 2 minutes ye besaba ye da se ye mo akwa ba bi emra Adom TV Badwam dwumade no eso afei na ifide no de ato ha ye mo ache ye mo akwa banso ne ade radio asenso am ye nyina ye nkra ne ni padua hwe October na nra ya ye remu no ene 7th the radiase fi say ewura October mu no nipa enu wo mu wura mu na next 7th no nka ho ti say wo ka ho a fasedama de obo wo ne de owen anadwo de suo mu bra na woni mu ho so hwe mene incoming Benjamin Asante da ko ono no ni incoming kura won kire me bi kuro but ono so ye incoming e bre bi beba wo be hu na abeka say honorable good morning acho fie man ko no me satan kwa na mini ha chief of staff any Honorable Chief of Staff.
Food and Agriculture.
Babe mo ache.
Via Bajoso.
Na bibia boko de.
Onyame adum nsoro na
ho na ejem kaka. Piti bi ni ade no krepa.
Bia na camera fo edi abesi miti ye. Camera fo amone mo kafo ho edi nso no. Ye skills bi na se mo ye se mo da onyame betua mo nyina mo ka ba ko ba. Because ye ba. Te se mo so mu jai.
Na se camera so beba.
But sometimes come on, sorry, yes, excuse me, I was and I'm sitting and that time the year pejana. I done so. To some camera phone, I'm me. Many some go maybe. And I'm a bridge in a buffon cacaba, but it's a bridge and a butchina. Timmy, sorry, yes, excuse I camera and for me, be an excuse. Sound the phones of my wife for at least 6 months, 8 months, 1 year that check. Yes, I feel so year no way, now what's that friend? Oh, go we never say okay with mama obi enjine mu maw ye nyina ye ba ne pepe but semo ti wo dia no pe dia kokobo amede mamu nyina se na otwe esi esuo beto ye excuse sound camera set e excuse bia ye excuse bia se mi me je tomu dia me bridge ni bu se kri
and the excuse director bia somra fa ho ne experience bia
o can banana tie de bedru o de jua ene no afre ifo aba no mabetu ko no afa ayi kwa de say boat ni uba ni ebu be bia
nyame adom director for how do nyina so mo fie kwan ya ye
and a program bia so obi eye bia betimi asa
ade ani
nti excuse bia
nti ade ba mo ba wo de bia mo ba ya ba ade ya ba mo ba
but sectorial debate
o nyame adma if you dey ani me wa kra de
yeah
food and agriculture say edika culture it is a very important sector and you be NDC and MPP now for ahwe de nti ese o timi je o masem tum na o gina so de to abade mo ya sha se de to so enum nie ya di nkomo bebre various sectors education health and afi energy and afi ye di bi to fa roads and ya be do food and agriculture eti be so when you fro enku ahodo bebre ba wo eka bi ewo me stakeholders efa kuayo ene nyoma eka ka wo nyina no won ba betre dwedi na se no manya kwanya abusa ko san bi so mbusa nti MPP de omunsi anamu ni ba san so na NDC so de omunsi anamu ni ba ne se nti ne se pese eti omunyina onyame ye omadum na se omotoa so anase yesema de oba bia no ti o de oba bia no na ni suade hu ene ne botae ema food and agriculture sector no no watima aka che ebe boa so ama watima gina so ama ha aye your election headquarters kokromoti power no watimi etim amansusanso no I positive for you
na bawi kasa senra dwumadi koso so weekend ne ma koso
yeah no ma koso
the darling factor weekend om de ba na wiye tie ne ye ni mu hayi na o mu ye ma ne ye fe pa no so ba ma ne ye fe ko for talent o
and ye can say events team no
think media
think media the events team because he match 3:30
am
o ma se be o ma club bia o ma club bia
o so ba ponta
o ma club bia
o ma ya de o mo ye ma ne ye fe pk nyame hia woni team mo ya de camera for no ne ade nyame hia mo nyina mo ye ma ne ye fe ye o talent pa na de hia ne se e benyu obi wo coach ye modi ye no ne ade we move my ya de we move
and we move yempa ibia kofi mpajo tie kofi tie Christmas am ya about the program about yempa na anu ya odega wa jejeje kofi yempa straight to the point to make cultural kofi yempa na udi Christmas programs ibe Oda mama fancy ya na nkonsoma odo atjo do boka atem de bre ebe ma ho kwan na afia ba online stories no again ye ka say sectoral debate na me de chair if you are there enemy 7 a.m. food and agriculture the sector no I be the one come it's going to be interesting you have to so jibre na ba and as o hwe bi kra obo hu de ko kama
it's Christmas o ba 24 to 30
so no so ba je so say no asa what odi actually team say
because I won't and they are feeling no break
yeah the daily guide measure said they are buying na 180 this ma wodo e koso any man me say 360 million IMF dollar fourth tranche coming IMF fourth one skano omobubu eba kakra they toss enaya ebe na 360 million dollars
and first second third no yede
oni de se obetimi nya hon kontabu sa sika no kwa de efenye sa sika no bia obetimi e da fa chiro bia de be de we nya wo sika obi de kuta ba na order to se fa si ha ura etije de ko to iPhone bi any man so say your passports are ready foreign affairs for anaka say infoyine da say minister foreign affairs ye ma me Shelley Ayoko Botwe ni infoyine e da sa so Dr. Mohammed Amin Andam so infoyine e da daily guide ni ma kese pa wan say Ghana man paying 2 kwa manone no ano de nkomo we akoto bi ko yebusa no akoyina no I can't jail
na ye musa no mampani
ye nya kwanya
no man who kwan say ebitimi ebusa
that has been the norm
that
has been the norm
yet journalist ben ye ni na whole journalist program galam say hun some bebre ye kan ye nyina
that has been the norm
not even a single dot say okay my bo galam say and I'm a bo mining e wo ma na bibi e wo mu etisa nothing but who call France 24 day mama nyesa na yo dey here mama nkasa e daddy lumba dey e mon continue ni okono not say me
okay
so hear me am to say no yes sir Adam ye busa just say journalist say woman penny no ko busa no question na security kan you to make just say and say me wo ko bibia so bibia na mo bokko you know journalist no busa na some crowd o the ba ya ha crowd no one see wo bia na so
Sunday is such an agent to come on
as a kasa ke
yeah ben say amam paying for how do ma banyina no most of the news they break it outside so what I say who kono no anu aka no kobra tante kokotako oh man access Quran wait when your chance create yes so we enko this I can't jail protesters nana do na aka say omo ye chiro de me man pay me de ka say enko chiro muntu minister to you know na makoka say chiro muntu dinifo nyine wa am saying la shikitele hits back on cancel suspension. Ghana records 11.75% non-traditional export growth. Oh wow, great. The Inquisitor also say fire on the mountain, 7 MMDCs to be sacked for ineffectiveness and inaccessibility. And what's more, the Inquisitor, the Democrat, and over 2,000 fetish priests to demonstrate over Galamsey menace. Okay, for you down my Matre James Akosa. And another for you should YE arms 3,000 youth with skills and startup capital after job entrepreneurship fair. And the NDC delivered only 28 e-blocks out of 200. Dr. Prempe and Akase running mate, the flag bearer of the MPP. And Afi Gideon Boakus not sitting gibberish position on illegal mining protesters and also editorial, you know. Or matro the Ghanaian Times. Miss Fuseni, a judge best teacher 2024.
Oh wow!
When ya ifi and a scholarship to study abroad. Enti nimfo nyine wa Fuseni. Ono teacher ni a Fuseni teacher ni a about home in 2024. Any man was addressing youth unemployment, 3,000 youth equipped, set for work, as YE distribute tools, capital to beneficiaries. Any man say, fight against Galamsey menace, deal decisively with illegal mining. Association of Small Scale Miners demands immediate government action to halt destruction. So much to do man no to the Republic. The Democrats say, I am not a jailer. Ekufuado replies critics as he washes off hands protesters' arrests. Edim Hanapo brushes off NDC, warns they cannot effectively manage the educational sector. And a cheddar show in the running mate. Inti any yenu bano, you didn't me palm ono, and wepejan and sase, ono nebe bona chidom na fe omotimi ako and kankesi. Panameka say, Migusu per that ambassadorial position, na metimi enya bre. Mema ne ma moba mashoye ho a ye obuso minim upeja saa na mpokua na enye don't take advantage, don't abuse it. Upeja na odokro no na odokro sa baby woman umia na upeja na wasebre no saa don't take advantage please. Don't take advantage. Do wobre na
what now we using into crown. So you kasa wobre no
o dada no defe I say obehu abana ewomu na o defe no o dada no enti mema no so esremo camera for muntie you can also take another advantage so all the bow no say pa mema dey breast cancer man say dey the breast sem na ye keka no usom twi where abofra manage the situation and check or check you there now checking the usom a wanu as adai please. What's supposed to make out the mate? Oh, what that tita. Manage suya. On say musia. Call about first or bit to be a digimabo or moton. No one a solution to some of these things. Casa Munti.
Safena walk out Munti.
In person, a kaya bushaphobia. None no that rich, hey, and rich, I imagine for which to buy. Obi obey me pan, who can you film? The mood full of papa. Oh, I bet with the breakfast. Some part of the no. Tia come back as the idea grow. Suya, oh, Beman is suya. Or Banish and a memory we have to be examined. If you are pedophile, you buy only do acquire on a home for Daily Democrats. Me fancy na fe.
Na yɛhwɛ this week customer service week.
Customer service week. Okay. Hey, customer service week they say ne Ghana nyima kokoro bibiri aboka wo.
Oh.
Hey, customer service week.
Oh.
Hey, key. Eno ne safo a edi bie adwuma bia kan ko ne puntu ne wani mutie. When we are back Daily Democracy, Dr. Baumia has nothing to offer Ghana. DPM leader Anaka saying, Zoom Lion clarifies payment issues and reaffirms commitment to YE operatives. Kasipaya Denima, hatred towards Mahama is unproductive. Prophet Kwati Eswakasa and a YE creates skills opportunities for the youth. And so the Tikadina can hear pa.
The America as a founders executive. Wona adwumani na meka say I say wo down
and you know the face.
It is any pan pie ya na de obeye wanimo no. And na eche say nipa no wotena and ase wo kɔ. Enti ye clients and customers ya appreciate mo pa de bia ye begina ye ka. Say nya mo obi wo abosomi so ye ntua ne ka. Nenso monti ye de COVID ba ye kore binum ye lay one off ye ntua bi ka no up till now ibi agina di agina ti ye damwase papa se enuma ne do so nenso mode mu jetira be so multimedia senenti ye nya bitu afia ka akwabna so business so any colleagues ni nyina ye mpa ya da ye boma mo ne se adwuma no be koso ebusua be diye efie be ye bokɔ se sa nyema we nyina ye adwuma adwuma ne wa kra no nya peace mind e de obibia ti ye da mo as week mu de appreciation no a ene be koso ade amam mo koso no mu ne nya adwuma ne ya bompa ya so abu adwuma no so se be ye kese kusi se be ye kese pa ti ye da mo ase nana ye wie ho
okay so ye be sia afia se ba ko be no person kan tema
nanka ye hwe but ye wie enti ye kɔ na week mu ana bosumi mu health tips no ye ka afa akokora betoma ene mema kuma bi no fum ti week mu nyina mesro won check ya ko check na nhunu ne ntam a enru ba bi a kokram ne de ho bagim ne be ye kuro na dane ohaw ade amaw ene ko check hwe se badwo bi anya normal ewo mu a week mu nkomo a ye di no ti kan ye ho na gudie mu nse medical bansa na health tips no abana fe sister Sunday bi oye guy ono dia ho se pebe banko mo bi bewura mu na fe kwasi dia ho asemidi kaba na fe incoming so e de pense mu no abro we any bedroom dwumadie na mom koso ana ne entena e wa Adom TV so fi se e wazo ye da se.
Right, good morning. Fantastic. Yamo Kwaba. Walla natural mineral water and so the Esia Concon and then 7 bro. Walla natural mineral water. But you student also. Before the show, we say yeah, bon the ruka cardia chero. Say sunny air cancer near me rule and soon near me rule and soon money now, nano super. A Walla natural mineral water. The sponsors and Opomoka and why then 7 bro. Walla, one no more. Walla. Voila! It's this week just your customer service week. It's the Walla Foise. Your sponsor somebody see a concoa say yes. Sports on neighbor. Sports also there's sports without in zoo. The sports the one you crank here. Walla natural mineral water the most your sponsors in no way juma. Adom TV so monsieur na access from Konema Mosa baby amodi see a concona. Moje bam bam your pioneer some get to akra. Say German Bernard Paddy Buche. Obi me producer schedule and kasa ni Erica see everybody e be sha see tell the fear man for my so and England over the weekend matches a hold rubber so near they sha say now Liverpool winning 1-0 Manchester United for another game running win my 5 matches on the bounce back to back going to mean win or break but what's me can draw against Aston Villa 0-0 Samsona Kopimo game of Man City boy winning 3-2 over Fulham since another course so England Lion ko Spain Real Madrid winning Barca winning on me no dia face up and yasem get on yon episode ochon yon Barca na table ne so e dia boso Atletico kwa away a couple draw against okay the course of Spain no say 24 points for Barca 21 points for Real Madrid to say yes Madini Mueden papa 24-21 it was 3 points and that Barcelona and Real Madrid in Temoko Piemo Italy also na the pa AC Milan Lozoya against Fiorentina and Inter Milan and so winning the game Juve able draw jama Italy something which is there and some get to acquire Italy table no on top of the table and Napoli 16 points and so winning it there and Inter Milan second with 14 Juventus third with 13 points. They quit man 40 am hokoni ade okopie mo Germany so so na nya sam keto also na yede na Borussia Dortmund they kan kono Dortmund be na ni ada ho a omo na ni na ho sansa man 4 de omo niema pa but totete wo sa akoko twetwe fa ne bo wan hwe ya waso betima ya hye nti eno ne de koso e wo eye Germany. Now Bayern Munich omo ni abre safi omo league no te Bayern omo chewa no mo ni wa wie ntam omo nyeja omo ho. So on top of the table, still Bayern Munich 14 points, second in Leipzig 14, and a Frankfurt also 13 points. We need a course Germany there, bro. The Black Stars of Ghana, I can say, and on Beshe, and who sees from Kwanse ahead of that game against Sudan. Sana hon sames yet coach Tado, Nenyabre, or GD Ghana, between Archie Sudan, I am Wajuma.
Let's say in general, coaches, we don't have time, but I'm a strong believer that success needs time and also needs consistency. And for me, I think the best thing I can do for them is to call them, to show my trust in them, and we as a coaching staff to show our trust in them, that we believe in them, and we had like I said last week also we had good talks with also some of them, and I strongly believe that they will deliver. Otherwise, I wouldn't call them. And like I said, as a team, when we have our defensive discipline and our defensive hunger to protect the goal as like a lion, I'm sure we will be awarded with goals up front.
Right, and so I know Coach Otuado de Tuja in a Ghanaian Premier League match day 5 for Sane Kodoko Tnafi winning 1-0 over Accra Lions as of folk about 0-0. The other results are best this weekend and ultimately say yes. Na a bit form we be so try easy cry and Asante Kotoko 1 Accra Lions 0 Karela 1 Samates 1 in Swatcherman Ebo Legon Cities by 3-1. Gold Stars winning 1-0 over Bichim and Abrikum Chelsea Ebo Young Apostles by a goal to nil. Dream Self City, Free Nations, the Bono Kabakwa, 1-0 Ante, and a Vision so Ebo Baseke Holy Stars by a goal to nil. We're Ghanaian Premier League in so results Kakra, a bass over the weekend. Yanko Songo Stick, Mr. Patrick Osajima, Wahomane so, Yanin Incomo Nede, and Mr. Patrick Osajima, countryman Songo, Wama, Walla, natural mineral water. Songo Aquaba, Songo Stick, and a Diane Yeshe.
Fantastic morning, Bibi Aboko.
Nyamiato Bibi fine.
Nice one. Mission Blasters, Coach Utuado, Asemo Kansas here. So, obit me as a Bokura Bima. Any problem. I mean, and then I make sure it's mine. Songo Stake. Success needs time. Consistency. Yes. With success and a consistency, you need a good coach. You need a good coach to see the success and a consistency. The same as you need a good coach. I won't say yes or build it idea or shisha idea. And the national team, a Blasters, a for a trophy, winning trophy. This is a national team. This is not under 17. This is not under 20. And this is not under 23, whereby, I mean, you have to be building them. But the national team, when you are building them, it's a national team now. Because it's a national team, it will need results. It will need trophies. Because Ghana, the taxpayers' money, they share the national team, are very huge. And that resource, profit, Ghana, remember say, Yaji AFCON 4 times that. Yako World Cup 4 times. You produce great players. You produce great players. Great administrators. Ewo football. When the national team, as much as you all building, still we need the results. And still, you hear a profit, So, success, here timer. Who is that person or that success in the baba? A woman at that time. enye obi akeke enye coach bi akeke enye manager bi akeke. If really you want to build the national team na future no aye bright am ya jeje trophies na, then you would need a manager who say ninsa no dedi e national team no. You will need a manager who say ninsa no dey e team no by way of the system a ohye dedi national team na here time no. Utum say the piano uhu national team na ekonanim because omu play no eye wo fe omu timi hye omu timi bobo ma hu say yes team we there future no eye bright crowd to the sense say captain be ba na ba to so along the line no yes ubetimi ag trophy no and as a cup nibi, but with more time, any success now we should know. If we do no one say team no a CP a sita, our team no a bit me a day. At the trophy is out to us. That is how that success need time and a consistency. Just here, so coach here, who say. Success in the na trophies in the the system of play, coach in the system of play, improvement from the blasters no a ball or bono coach improvement near your blasters and they say a maybe a term na you call Cameroon play bia any free more AFCON you call World Cup Qatar better play bia any film or a Qatar World Cup with this coach Utuado trainer scout and okoye ye to aso ye call AFCON Cote d'Ivoire ye hu play bia ye hu play papa bia o blasters ye hu mbunto bia o blasters and Utuado asaba oba no wabo 4 matches ni na 2 AFCON 2 World Cup ningina yehu set team no esisa yehu play papa bia o blasters and yehu say ne selection so consistency because ono of fair players or still of fair players based on performance but over some of the players ono performance in new blasters but already of omo because you players be Ghana Africa, we are Babia. Our betimi either upper blasters now. They merit the blasters, especially Opa your goalkeeping. You understand your goalkeepers almost so that go our Africa, the world, and Ghana. Our Ghana for a very good goalkeepers. Betimi ade abua blasters no. And you need a good manager and a good coach. Betimi success here time and consistency here time everything ama trophies na bano enye coach odina no ka keke enye coach odina no ka eye brofo eye kasa etimeka bi keke. Now against Sudan wabo AFCON qualified 2 matches walusu bako wase bako Otuado with blasters wabo AFCON qualified matches walusu bako wa draw bako our chance ewo Accra Sports Stadium now coming Friday to make sure that Ghana is here 3 points in at all costs, and that is what we want to see, not just the 3 points but you perceive we are blasters and they say that consistency no any success na coach ni so obetimi dia maye no
okay
ebe dia you be hu by way of good play. Good system of play. See, you say yes. Our system of play and all players are almost fatal. Almost na park in this one. And yeah, about say bia. You be forced to us struggle with Sudan. This is a tough match. It is on Friday. It shouldn't be tough for blasters and the door say a tough match. Sudan a match bia or say Otuado with Blasters or Accra Sports Stadium also Mutimise. One shot, we have to fire him. We have to make sure that Blasters being a good coach so that national team Blasters net me actually.
Okay.
More fire.
All right. Yadasepa Countryman Songo for your time or Songo Stick. So many we shall to see a Songo Stick and Mr. Patrick Osajiman Countryman Songo or the Brian on your very cost now. The Black Stars of Ghana game, and I can fear that 11th, but it's a Thursday boom and I Basso or the Accra Sports Stadium. It's Shannon Sosa for Mamma say fear that 10th of October. Wala natural mineral water the Asia Conquano pay Wala, no Munsupa, no Munsua, and we are Croje in Sua. We are sure say papa. A Wala natural mineral water. Wanumbia, Wala. Sergio Manocho Bernard Paddy will me producer skies. I would the Nankasabaka Kijuana home. Eric Asidu body. There, Jordan, the Banner say the idea. But we don't somewhat to us. We are Sister Sunday be a guy, and the Ahosepe and Sobebro. Costa Hebigum.
Memo Kwaba, Adom TV, Badwam Health Tips, so. Now watching Yababa Casa Fakokram, Toma, and Nufum. If he said Busumi Wayne, your border road, ya far, Kokram, Toma, Nufuma, Kano, breast cancer. Into me dofo papa bi a wo hwe me enye afide ni free 5 minutes na wo twi mu ye no bedi nkomo afa ho sebe ya ye be wie nkomodie no no watwi me ka kwa yare sabia bi eben wo no akwa check se no fo no ne bobre no ete say ye mfa sedama endpoint homeopathic clinic say ya yare be na house stroke no ubowura endpoint obeshow prostate cancer Osibra non check him out is all a bearmenti, onim the mema prostate and a yodi pedium, Yaria Bemwa, a hard drink, and trema cancer and fanunim, Osibra, non check him out free. Infections and so hard drink, infections bow, so no one treats here. A yen yamabe brew when you pedi anymore, endpoint is a brana on check him out free. The number is 0244 867068, 0244 867068. Endpoint homeopathic clinic. Nada romanti ene ya Rage Medical Center. Yene Dr. Emmanuel Jima Amankwa our medical surgeon and as a general surgeon and everybody common na ochi mu nyina ntinye fide ni free 5 minutes yen che nwanya ho ko wadwuma so. Dog ye mo akwaba. Yo. Na bibia boko de.
Bibia boko na also
nyame adom ye da sese e ba e waje enso. We hi mu nyina wo se ye kasafa breast cancer eho. And no bonetofa and my you can't comprometon fuma edia.
So adia ye feno kokra. So English me a friend of breast cancer. Enti adia ebeto no fomwa ye fan is no fom bibi a friend of cells for brofokasamu. Anka ideally year e was say bitimi wu. Na body no aye normal. But in breast cancer no and no sa cells na breast ni mu enyi broso say die e wo say eye so eno na this problems no ba your friend breast cancer no.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No oba bia we oba say etwana.
Yes, so eno no one of the most commonest cancer in women e won ba mu. Mbema sum timinya bi because bema so were no for but the friend of statistics no WHO the case mbema there is just about 0.5 to 1% enti endorse to say mba ba yemfa na say Ghana no cancer pa esi hu number 1 breast cancer. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cancer number 1 for a man na say in general.
For Emma Ghana breast cancer. For Mbema the number 1 liver cancer, followed by prostate cancer.
Okay.
But since I focus on Bano, and only the main one I want breast cancer, and only problem pa you face Ghana.
Okay. It's me young Ukrainian.
Yeah, so usually no unia. Okay. Say after what do puberty? Unyi kono na orex no den was so yeah age by that age no orex no so high so usually from age 40 kono but now no say say even people as young as 30 nya sa breast cancer so it say it's no respect of age this year and only asema
Okay.
Ewo ho.
Doctor, ni phone si ho chenyamboa na ya toaso. Yeda se papa.
Yeah.
Dr. Emmanuel Jimama nkwa na yete ne nka na wotwi on ne edi nkomo afa kokrameto no fuomu. E na wabɔ ne tofa e de amai o chena nyame ya doma kan ye ho ne toaso. Fa seda ma endpoint homeopathic clinic say ya re e ne hawadwen a wo frɛ no 0244867068 obejo so chena nkwa hoden wo ho a e be se hia.
Entertainment ame Ghana for chemo.
When you start sending where do you or you guy? Sister Sandy be a guy.
I'm the guy's queen. Na mama akwaba. Gracias. And entertainment me baby kakwa. As a citizen of the nation. And I say me abeto just ani nyina no yede ano betum kakra madaroma. Yen concept no so me say Shawale Ghanaian artist Shatta Wale over the weekend you say okoto Yera, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama anymore. War patrol. Na emu na nkofo bi so comment say na sister Sandy dia na opa ho cho na me se wadaroma. Se video nim o kasa pa ye mute ni die. Wetie nia na opa ho cho no. Nye bibia na mo bi sister Sandy me yare papa. Eti yenko ne hwe nia na Shawale eni Yera Dramani Mahama e ka ho asem me ba sisi a.
Don't bring me play with and waiting. Oh, shut up. No, look at you. There's nothing. Nothing. You're my son. Okay. No problem.
True. I got my first house. So I know
by God's grace, it will be fine.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I'll tell Energy I met you.
I've been calling him. He doesn't pick.
They were all peeved. I'll talk to him. Okay, he'll give you a call. All right. Okay.
I just wanted to come and say.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, I see. Oh, now, Shawale, is it true you? I bought my first house. Oh, Osmond Sembo, J Mumano. Nice. Oh, I see. I think I will 100% give you not to second house. Oh, nice. Me say no why yent waso. Se fancy a Ghana jum tuni ba. I choke sano. Ene galanse nsem no a choki sefa. Wono so de na no atumubie. Yen hwet nia sefa etroye. Jewia na yedita nkomo no real quick. But on for my mo ha say sefa atro nsim. Me bo ne tofa. Was say galamse nsem no. Yen shenka. Eno am sefa anopodi abejame die. Mome yen hye enka ho asem. Tie ni ame beka ni yempa atwa wadaroma. Asem no me bu ne thought. Enti pa cho de tie me ye na wanjema no ensi bone. Sa galamse nkomo we sei no. Wo enye ene ene start ye. Galamse no ewo ho. A start dada. Na fe na ye ko election no. Na mpasa mo de galamse no enkomo betwitwam. Tie ni ame kan yi. Research say by 2030 no ye be kransu. Oyamunje o. Research say by 2030 ye be kransu. Me bisa obiem say oyamunje o. Wa wo hwe me wakatwia ne sen sister Sani me gina he makatwia ne sen ne ye kransu a wo betimi ato. The matter is asem na ekoso no. Mum ye hwen solve ne nyai ye de politics no. Enkomo na ekoso say stop galamse no. Muma yenshe and solve because why? The truth of the matter is say niema. Correct you. Me say who to kwina would do sa Western region cobra hone de enya kura o. When it chen kroma kwina so ensuo bi da. Left or village bi. Must say ensuo ni na. Now why are you all quiet? Ade na monka bi. Protesters no ya na mo ya adwen. Dia mo ye no ya na mo ya adwen. Ye nyina ta wachi na emum. Munye ni ye. Osi wu protest say ye say nsuo na de bo akoto kwem. Osi wu protest say nsuo say na wakoto police ni safwa. Enra me hu video bi I was so sad. Respect the police, respect men in uniform. Right say obi share uniform police ni na wu piano, na wu tu nature police ni medua so boss e ba koye free the citizens. We are all against this galamsey. But we don't support indiscipline. And you cannot use this for political talks in this country. This is way beyond politics. Call for one and call IS6 and call for one premature issue and say yes, support him, but we don't support indiscipline. The reason why some of us are not joining is because more their politics. And that's not what we want. Because politics, at the end of the day, whether you were MPP, NDC, PPP, it can affect you. So stop this crap and do proper demonstration. Stop the politicking with it. I just saying, oh yeah, there was some politics. No, in our time, it wasn't this bad. It was bad. It was bad from then till now. Wicked people. So if I say this is where we are now as a country, and when we speak up, we are arrested. TME or Bahima. Majano pay. Ya arrest you because say Omoko Kasai. If I get your facts right. Will be any who Kasai Chino. It is in the name of demonstration. What the boy aqua to General Hospital and in Quine. In the name of demo, what could two police need Safwa? Yo, youth of today. Yanchi Obia because they were called Kasasa Galam. No, don't get it right. Man, we are a public figure. Before you write, at least you know your research na journey. Many abrano pay. Sagalam say come away say. Or when we speak, and I'm sure this isn't about a political party. I like that. It's about the nation and its citizens. God, the health conditions that's consuming this water will cause. Stop Galamsey. I pledge my support to the fight against Galamsey. But I, Sister Sandy, I don't support the fact that some of you celebrities are using this as a political man. Mo by somebody way by politics na yetemone ho. Ni aka so yonko. O ba nu ami hu se me bra ba ku gina mu a wo kire nsem na msenka umi awan wan keye. We are fresh boy. On kasa nkeye, but they say o kasa enye kura. E de no no. Ye ni abre. Few more days to election. Galamsey are very, very dangerous. My God, I don't know why I'm on who. Mama mean to ask me boyfriend. Mama mean to ask. Mama mean to ask. You need time with you, but please do things right. DJ Bomenyum boyfriend me cool down. Bomenyum ya be cranse you 2030 na dey tena ho. Ya ba be cranse you. Bomenyum na wo hwese one ne ho kani. Sempo na asem we kura no. Till now yenye hu say na girl ba sane wo fam abaya ne fa chiri no. Emia ne mfe no. E na Ghana for di gym aka say e na girl. Na girl no pese e be hu nanim na me say comment say she will be say aden dia papi kojo ye wo social no girl ne ferry ana na me say na papi kojo na mu aye den. And obi so say if you don't want us to see your face, why did you come? And whom why na make sure wu ni pa ne say wo meyi nanim na omuja ya wa betere no ho ma me fo anim sie fo koso afo anim sie na Ghana de I'm telling you enti e ka bia na wo video such a fresh boy so ya na trot on some Twitter I can say mon ko hembra me besisi a
Papi Kojo ede ne girl abasho na the girl no odi nenim esie we be say adan na girl no odi nenim sie Papi Kojo nsema ya okaka kaniti bia fere say oni ne benante Papi Kojo ede ne girl abasho na the girl no odi nenim esie we be say
Bible say nka say celebrate adwuma ne ye den pa o hey na we so bi twam na nka yanim na se nkoko adwuma we o ba ko ye Papi Kojo nti no ye jo eradi nya meka fra wate bibia be fine celebrity si mo bre ne den me so bo wa kra ye news oh Jeka real so the campaign bi aba anya stop Galamsey ne mo ye album campaign se ne be nominating no e wo Grammys no emo ne album no Reala African Polyglot which mo a opese nominating for Grammy or Grammy consideration, Best Global Music Album, which ain't bad. Riala is such an icon. You are a beautiful talent to witness. It's young in a routine na album no so no what they are to for me ni epia. Minim how a Grammys for your majuma, but then I was started campaign no. Nyame kan ho na yenwo mu enkosa. Nti ba or the two for ma African Polyglot no by Riala na mu stream Ghana music to the whole Riase. Na je koye nim so small boma ba ya no. Such an energetic goddess. But I wish you all the very, very best. Yeah, can video of the day. Shadia Brasisia. Right, my gender. Maybe I bear family, the Sandra. I am the guy's queen. Well, back Kofi Ampadu, General Overseer. Asantewa, I am a director. Ken Osmosis. Sound the mama MCR makeup obi bia obomechi do medam nyina mo ase say mo de ma ho de ntamachi e mama som o my Ghana. I'm the guy's queen, and again I pledge to support the fight against galamsey. As a good citizen of the country, I sign out in peace. Babum boza makrao.
Just say ya mo kwa baby Adom TV Badwam dwumadie eso sister Sunday B. Oh, yeah, guy. You don't say pa na ye joada the radiase. Then I say keke on your way hospital ko say oxygen. You charge no hourly. One night bia na ye charge o. Ba wo di charging bia na so. Now then I say I was the radiase. The radiase papa pa na ye joada nti C4C homeopathic hospital wa ha. Dr. George Siama Jr. Aba ene ye ba be hwe ya pomudin mu enkommo. Titie ni ye pa na mo doga no peme mo ache na bibia bokọ de adwuma mu na abusua obia ho ye ene ye hwede
ye hwe edema
okay
yes, but before that because October year cancer awareness month yes regular checkup ebuapa na eduane bi so ho aye mfanka yes your lifestyle ho ebuaye enti ene edema na ye hwe yeka edema na de yeka nyina ne say ni pedua na ye wonsuo wom nsuo ni 60% na nsuo no ye de friend no interstitial fluid and say intracellular fluids na che say nsuo e wo cells ni mu na ye wo extracellular fluid nsuo e wo around cells no yes also wo intravascular fluid nsuo e wo your blood vessels ni mu na ye wo interstitial fluids nsuo what tissues no any around cells no enti sa nsuo we nyina ye say compartment bibia ye pepepe na nso say nsuo no kodoso e cells ni mu a na che say ho na ho no ti sa tissue ni ho no a na ye say nsuo na doso nti wo edema okay basically edema is swelling of the tissues due to accumulation of fluids.
I see. Na dey na causes I don't know.
Yes, edema hwehwema me yen say nioma be 4 kese pa but lipediane or the after lymphatic system no na germs any waste free any pediane it is even so history of cancer and as our cancer crani treat sometimes radiation can lymph nodes no your cancer be high spread it lymph nodes no e fem this e fem way to me blocking lymph nodes no na afi no we say nke yi efino ni germs na ntimi biom ntina nsio ejina oni pedianum another major thing so say obenya bibiti say tumor e wo lymph node no so eboa na nsio ejina ni pedianum your the affair no hydrostatic pressure e wo ni pedianum no ne push nsio e kosuru bebrea etima nsio ejina oni pedianum yare bi to say hypertension Emma hydrostatic pressure no kosro. Tibeti ama nsu ejina oni pedium. Say our problem with the heart, either left or right side of the heart na etimima hydrostatic pressure no kosro. Na nsu ejina oni pedium. You we see no DVT, deep vein thrombosis. Say veins no are clot with blood. And also so man nsu ejina oni pedium. Your liver produce the albumin, a protein. Your pressure be any pedium controls our protein no your friend oncotic pressure and also Badwam bebrea. It reminds you now in Nipedia until be a liver problem. It's your timid in Nipedia. Say, oh, you'll be so all man, we are malnourished, and as I want time, dear nutrients in the woman, or protein coffee. It's your timid now in Nipedia. Obiso a kidney problem. It's your timid now in Nipedia. And inflammation. Body no respond to your own pair. It may is so age now in Nipedia. These are some of the major things a quadrilateral edema edema.
Wow. And happen to be also. Yes, happen to be, but mostly all underlying condition be it me mano about more. Now a very common war. Yeah, you need feel because mostly a damage to the tissues, and the quadrilateral, and as our cancers and yeah. Oh, I gonna have common. Yes, very common. In Pembe Crano, Oko Hospital, I won't say, doctor, Onaya Masuka Crana, Umia, how Umia owns or has our toma, and I said, Tom. And I will be a 7 in Ayamaswa, if you say a kidney. But a kidney and they are very common. You are the Umia Tom, and you will be Umia and Tom. Okay, the NTN say, if you are. Oncotic pressure can once and then a course, maybe our liver or hypertension air course. By a lymph node nankasa, and yen ensure and proteins in it, and I can't boom. Into me and tom, and no I tire who pan, and your friend none pity edema, and I the umia tomono, a pity edema, and difference room. Edema ya they are very common. Obi wo hokro say watina otina se cha na ne nan am mama so. Enye ni nyina na circulatory problem. Sometimes na wo major cause na dey ba. Hey. Nti we no apart from ebia wodo onsa na ebemia ebetomo no other signs and symptoms in be there. Yeah, say it happen to part of the body. Your dear friend pulmonary edema. Na just say mostly no na o right side of the heart no. Our problem onya dear friend peripheral. Peripheral no say edema no kan extremities on sa on nine on ankle na ho nti bo wen say ehonhono a onantie ho ye edema say o right or left side no so of the heart it mean ma pulmonary edema na say call lungs ni mu ti insio be gina o lungs ni mu a ho me ye de o that titiro kra na o branza na wa ho me ebi so o kra say be hospital kra na moja edi chire eno so ya another thing. And your dear friend macular edema, and also your retina, no, your macular cells away, and also why my own idea clearly. But if you have or diabetes, may affect you in it mean mouth that problem. To bones a winner vision problem. One major thing crying is oh, Ukata when you back, Utimi was a way a circle. But we now the back no social now as a square. Into whom idea. There was cerebral edema so where is your kojina adrenaline and I say treatment depending on baby I want our signs and symptoms. Yeah, treatment your bar C4C mo de be mai. Yeah, majorly I was say you who baby are free because treatment plan in one way. So you who say a pulmonary mouth signs and symptoms then we are tackling the lungs. Maybe are now oncotic pressure no na Badwam. Then we are looking at your kidney or liver and the account until your root cause now it will help us to also and dry the mountain say baby I will be say C4C all over Ghana and to some extent some parts of Europe. And when it is our condition I home come and I say the entity end the home come in to an na branch be a ben central region your branch akase me nsa wo ho wo kumase so ajuso kwamo your branch kase wo ho watakra this is opposite feja your branch kase wo ho na akra ha your Delta SDA junction pacho number ofra 24/7 your bejo so ay 050 00403331 050 00403331 and now says 050-00-328 050-00-40328 C4C Homeopathic Hospital your GN Road Edge treatment plans needing to be I ask my can say once treated forever treated and a period of BBS. Yes, that's near addition out there by Baku became prevention. Baku be near here. Yes, prevention basically also to me exercise. Okay. Now we share with diet. Very good. Now they do as well. So now I know we do. Very good. Yeah, that's it. Ain't Dr. George Siama Jr. na yetene nka ofri C4C Homeopathic Hospital ne ba ya ene oni abedisa nkomo nti exercise no munsuo na wo aduro so anom na atumi aboa ba men komra mo ba ko bi nso ho ye ba ye betwa so yada say ye mo akwa ba bi emra Adom TV Badwam dwumade no so ye mo akwa ba pa wa ode afidi na to ha nyi free ha o fi say wazo ye na ye ka no enya no fafa ekeke ne mum se wo pensem papa tie ya kasa twie bia nso nimu a eboa mo mai koso ema abusia die a se afidi no bribia eda Adom TV fi say wazo ye na time heba center ba a be me na tenedwam ane Imro awodo miensa ene wo hai e ba be ka ho asem mamme wache mu akwa be da bia boko de de nyame ase time heba center wada wo maye hwenro awodo wo adwama so
mamme nda wase wa kwanya sonko a ode ama me ne se de da ne da nyina ye no no edon bia animu enchia saa bre no me pa chopi Ghana ha de eye maache bronika sem yesi good morning sonko kra ana baby biala o hwem efri bia no me de mawo me pa chopi time herbal center obeka se mo de dan dan nyina yeso ye TV yeso ye radio ay temonka eye no kore empanifo ta ka se mi se enkenya ohoi ekenya sunsun na gidie so ye de ema arufie de eboto enti na dan dan nyina ye bomodiri bia se ye be kenya wo se yade atiatese ewo ye mpatem yade atiatese ewo ye man so ayewom yade atiatese ewo enwiase afanam ha enti dan dan na wo se unya edupa ebo ni padua no ho ban na se obenya edupa nso abo ni padua no ho ban akon etia yade eyi yade afiri ni padua nso de a na time herbal center for ye no yade abadwama so eye time herbal mixture mepacho eboama enkomo ani nya ho de general well-being no special sauce no organs proteins tissues no woni paduanum no na etimi a fight etia yade akon eyi yade ene niema boni biara ekoni paduan so efiri ho eno echi no oba eniema nkoye wa hemfie ho esiesia hemfie ma oye oba esima bema odwonso a woto ya wo dwonsom odwonso na emoja bi efiri dwonso no mu eba odwonso abonsa obema ehihyew obema no kra efon bema enam sa o hawo ya okomu obema mpa mo afrika de wa yemle wo mpem jesa onu mu enura aphrodisia ewom ansa na no oba esi akan jesa wo de niema bi fefe fa obema ho ene oba ekokusi akan eba ne sa okura ho san so de infection na ema oba no eninti na obehia edrefen ne say time herbal mixture anane capsules na a boost immune system no na immune system ni nya hoodena me pacho pia ba ne sa bibiala wo se ni padua ne etimi eye no ni padua ne etimi ye eboa ma niema nyina ekoye duma ni padua no ene ye bedin komodi afa time herbal mixture ho ene ntimi the doctor number ne ebetudwa na me ya aduma ebrepem no the sans asia ye din komodi afa time herbal mixture ho doctor number ne 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 0244 41 76 69 me pacho pe obebu sa time herbal mixture ne dwumadie ne sei kame ai sei abofra kra ya wo no a wa start ya onantia na osua kasa no obusa ne sei eduro be na ekutia etiride yade eyi malaria fever ifiri pedua no so a abofra be ka cho sei TIME time herbal mixture dan da nyam kasa malaria no ne de edoso pa nanso time herbal mixture ana edikan ana de aka nyina ye de edi echi omebisa se de enti ana o kasa ma mintumre na minkyere wosie edro no ne din ene ne honam ese dan da nyam kasa o pese ohu se de bekwen esisi akan a ana se bekwen ekonkoden fa de fa ne kogina kono ubo so bekonkoden di nkunum di abotire ne ede aba ene enti ne se bekwen de ne din se fatana e fatana wa kono time herbal mixture ni din esefatana na esefatane say yese edro ni TIME emre me pacho pi obi a etiridi yade etete no etiridi yade ama ni tifa edwa no ogine hu bia engie ni titimi dwa na sum ye ni he okasa no hu pa onte obi titimi dwa na afedi obonso abobo keshire no the iceberg atum na me pacho pi iceberg no enwunu gu no ho se be ya ni tia edwa no ano ebe brasie ama na nya na sumdue say nipa na bomodin bia na ma ne saka time herbal mixture ayele so na meat edu enum ubo seniti na edwa no na nani so a echiri no awa ate agu no so ogene hu bia engie no say nipa na asanso asore agina anything you say time emre enie kai say time no TIME me mepacho uyo bi na o hweme wa udi adanse sa ade ba ko eya ne se malaria betra so na uti edwa wo woni so ebru wo na woni so nyina eye otum wakoma no ebo peli no na de eya nyina se san so de aduane abesi onim na untimi endie mesi ni paduane yefu wo eye aduane ani insuo eno kwa na ebo amani paduane enya apomdene ebo amani paduane ahoden esipi esita na oyo bi na o hweme na untimi endidi entimi enum nsuo ano kwasem se ba ne sa ni paduane mpo nyini mu enye fe ni paduane ahoden mpo ewo fom ne sa ne ntina obehia edura ye fa se time herbal mixture na ebo ma wutimi didi ma wutimi num nsuo na watimi akoto kete so atimi adadon pol enwotwe solid good hours abo ma ni paduane pomden STP esita na abo nso amwa sanso adwonso a doctor fompo di adanse se ensuo do so ye woni paduane mchemoja na onom time herbal mixture na ebo ma wonum nsuo na ebo ma odwonso na eyi yade biara aye ohintadua kire ewo ni paduam efiri wakwem ebimpo yade bi wo ni paduam mebetena na mamoso ayade se wunya time herbal mixture na ono ma ebeboa na eyi saa yade wani nyina efiri wakwem aboa me niam nyina atimi akoye ede amount oba me pacho o hweme a obu wonsa moja sufini entimi emma de eya ne se eba ena minu na miensa na etwa o san so te wo yaw ewo ya ase na utifa edwaw obu wonsa na obia ate wonka anokwasem se minu aba hwehwe time herbal mixture wate o how biala onam ewo onsa buomu obu wonsa na uti edwawo obu wonsa na wayas eyo ya obu wonsa moja sufini eba ena minu na miensa na etwa ena nan nanum na nsia moja ne eye de ewo ni paduam me pacho kobobo ano akosia wodia na no kwan eba ne sa edo yona ni atorenchem ne bebre ni padua no time herbal mixture any edra midi ho adanse ed echo se bowura mu drugstore herbal shop biala ewo yem fichire yem patam yedwamu ubowura ho no ma o se upeti IME mesra o kwa emfa ya de enkwa me emfa so kwanda no wachenchena obu ono ma enam se wakofa sika na odi akofa nuru ababi guni store mu no edure si ho ayento eninti obana o kira wo ya de ma na anhwa na odi asokwan ekoda no wachenchena se upe edura ebeboa amani padua no enya hoden dia eye time TIME doctor number ni ABM 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 and actually me ma me nua no ma moye adwuma ewo jaso moye adwuma ewo awia so awia ba wuginem eja no ano eden afi ensuo yi ufiri ma na okwa kuginem awia bo kakra na ensuo saa weekend mi kokuma se awia kakra ensuo kakra awia kakra ensuo kakra eni ntie ma me no ma bodwa adwuma wala tu wala sa akukuruhwe ase abwantontum nya bekaw pe na malaria parasite mo ne ba ni paduam dia ene na honam yaw esan so de no ho aba abegim eba na sai na waposo ade ehia usisi ade ehia wadwonku ojunhu bia enje na honam etutu honam etwetwen time herbal mixture any edra wunya bi na onuma ebeyi malaria parasite na fwa kwem afi honam tutu bia la abetra oso na eninti ofa enuro efa painkillers ekoni paduam na edu oyuna ni atorenchem ebra osa no ebeyi sa oha ni nya efri ho mini aba ma me mini abema wabofra na enya kwanya teacher training nursing training technical university SHS ana baby biala wabofra ne kwagina disuante tie de efri no se also open wabofra ni good education the kind area wabofra ni good health na se wabofra ni good health ana okotena school demo asua de ama ono nso atimi enya good education any school fees any admission any textbooks ahodo a oto na oboka ewo oba no ho mepatropi hostel fee kra no enye asamketoa na se wabofra ne ko na malaria parasite nti wabofra ne ntimi ntra school dem ensua de a eba ne sa yesua de egu wabofra na chi eba ne sa na disua nso eba form part time herbal mixture sha oba ne bag mate ne trunk ne travel box mo ko dun school mo no ma kenso onunum bi na emboa na enyi malaria parasite bia emfiri na akwem watimi anya apomdene mapa e atena school demo esua de ama de na teacher fo na asa kyerɛkyerɛfo ejina abofra nanim ɛkyerɛ no ono nso atimi e de etu anamo aba ba ye panyipa ama enwiase afanan ne omanga na nyina yenya ye mofra no so emfaso ye mofra no ene yenda ache ene ntie mo ho ban emfiri etiri de yade ho eno ɛkyerɛ me pa chopi me so de akono na me kawo se wo ye obi o hweme wawudi adanse so de wanuru kutu ba hin nyina bi wanum bi e wo malaria ho yade ne enkwa me no e tonchia me se enam akunya kese bi eda manim a me partner so nti mintimi nsansuo njina manim na mabetum futuro akyerɛw made the time herbal mixture dre e the amount
That's
buru mo drugstore herbal shop biara on sa ebeke bi channel so say doctor number is 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 ya beda ya na hwefo ni adofo ni nyina ase monko so na monjo brand na monhwe Adom TV na ye wona ma papi e de ma ye viewers nyina sister fia we dey 30 seconds
me da se
me ko ye me maame me maame ni mpon maame abransewa nyame ya Adom na abrewa yi puma kwema obetima aye contact se man hema ene eye na woda ene maame mfa kwanya we say na maame abransewa me ma happy birthday so wa upc na na foda me say on twede amponyankopon on shalom mo ani so ade hunu
amen ti do wo yen happy birthday on kwaso yenyina no so na yemfa nkomo no ensi na emom best brain publication ene bia yaton books ahodo ni nyina bi inti school ranum awofo ni abatan ope school books papa ama wo matumi akenkan abra wo to yi best brain publication books no code PR code bi QR code bi ewo ho a umia so a wo de boso ape umonse na video no so banti nkra ni read training na video no so wo ho a guide wo mo nti ko bookshops bia mu a ubenya bi ato best brain publications aho and American for day ama uwie ne saa yenko Franco Trading Enterprise eho ne yewo phones ahodo nyina bie yewo CCTV cameras wo ho yewo air condition Franco air condition ankasa wo ho na yewo fridges laptops nom ne ade ni nyina ne ho akade nyina wo ko Franco Trading Enterprise a ubenya bi na wo hu se ade papa ene wato no medin de afia amankwa tamaklo me kwaba yeba ebetoso yeda se yemokwa ba bi Adom TV Badwam dwumadie yi eso enenso akwanya no aba se yebowura mu kọ amen scientific herbal hospital amewo oche Sharif ewa ha oni eba bidi enkomo amen o se ala shafi nyamene hinu ohubeto aha beme na no pe enchia o
mejo so
yemokwa banso bibia boko de
nyankopanda
Dr. Amin Bonsu no mo ye de
yes penye kwanchefo oda Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital no na daroma otiapo a doctor from penfo na nurse for dwumayefo mo Amen nyina obi atiapo na se de onim dada se Amen de ye mbotae no eye baako eno ne se ye de apomde ho ahotopa ebe bre manfo eno ana enam so anopenso so ya be piem obedwam jumakasi a program a anopa de o mai mu hade eno na obi atie ti pesa manfo no so enya apomde ba
ti wada o manopa ye hwede
minyaba enne ye pese ye hwe yare bia ye frɛ no eye peripheral neuropathy
eno so ye de ba ye terms
se ye trust ye ma ye tiefo anya ehunti ase ya ye nyina ye nim nerves se brebia ye can nerves asem nerves ye honama kwa bia ono ne dwumadi a edi nyina ne se broni beka se it sends and receive information from the brain into yadreno. So adreno itself is part of the nerve, the nervous system. Now nervous system we have two types. We have the central nervous system, which comprises of the brain, adreno, and yes, your spine, the cord and the spinal cord.
Okay.
And as outside the central nervous system, no, and only your peripheral nerves. Into the nerves outside the central nervous system, which is adrenal and the spinal cord, and no any peripheral nerves. Now, some nerves are who do ya, ye nemu, ye nsemu, ye yefu, all the parts outside the central nervous system, and no any peripheral nerves. Now, some nerves see, and how bahua. You see, when you're your friend of a peripheral neuropathy.
Okay. Now, how baby so much is on baby.
Yes, a very, very important question because nerves, it's even hard to see. And you need a wound and probably. Now, baby so nerves, how bet me a day about. Now, the kind. Ye wo nyarewa hodo bi e sinipedua ne mu a etimi affect nerves no e bi te se wono mo wasiche yare so diabetes one of the organs that suffer power most nerves, because the sugar molecules feeds on the nerves, which causes deterioration and as causes damage to the nerves. A bit me peripheral neuropathy the aba you walk cram yaria hodo ye bit me sa how yaba you even injury. So obi wa no pra so enam so e bit me peripheral neuropathy the aba your infections ahodo be to say Epstein-Barr viruses, hepatitis B and C viruses, HIV viruses, and they can Lyme diseases, infections are good way, equanimity anymore, a bit me, and I'm so akofa or how they are better in peripheral nerves and also. We any free you will be to say vitamin deficiencies, especially with the B complexes. One more woman pedianum vitamin B complexes, no, or more lucky a woman pedianum. A bit me and so affect your nerves, I'm at the side of how we are betting pedianso. Exposure to certain chemicals, heavy metals. Now, what is a man for a demonstration against a galamsey, illegal mining. On the Yana Yakase. These heavy metals or maybe it's a mercury leather or use in these activities. Say a conipedua anymore a bit me and so aqua affect your nerves a bequa cofa as a peripheral neuropathy a diabetes.
Wow. Hey, anyway, there will be at risk.
Yes, peripheral neuropathy, etimi obia, etimi yakora. Etimi ya penyin, etimi ya brewa, etimi ya kokra, etimi ya oba, etimi ya bema. Obia at risk. So what I say, and even at a point crampono, it can even be inherited genetically. Two bones, no inherited specific gene defect to be on our phone chain, and I'm so akofasa or how no, ediabeto
Hey, na. The signs and symptoms here.
Yes,
they were share
yes, meaning about signs and symptoms, very common.
Okay.
Very, very common. Yeah, so see as only patients be about 10. See your mobile sabia. One of the main complaints I no mama as obetis okase mensa ayiti triti.
Okay.
Menai ayiti triti. Ayem say empanie bi e wo mi nipadua menai na emu aye dududu menase asetimi ye dududu eye me se bia sabi ma hye socks kra wo menase obi wo nam no bibi twa no kra onte because say nerves no ewu ama edisa oha no ebeto ni peduan so afen so uye no free wa on say nerves no ne dwumadi edi no ebi ne say it eboa ema yenya movement the contraction of muscles say be you see inside ye be nanti ye be peye nerves no any disadvantage and until say nerves no how about ho a ebetimi akose paralysis to be one ne nsanya adwuma ne fa adwojo na no achia na nimu fa nya adwuma odwin say bi cramp stroke no anya nerves so eye ne nerves no and how about ho a edisa how no ede abeto ye nipadua ye wo eye manfo a wo monso so ebi as a result of this way no omo autonomic nerve ho aka autonomic nerve no dwumadi a ebi edi ni say said yen BP kra no esi etie se enkosoro bebre na emba form bebre no nerve no edi mu akotene eno nti no ade se obi hobo se occasionally na kuma na peri ye be check ni BP na ni BP no enisro hypertension kasa de onibio enso de bia na kuma e body peri o nerves no ho ka e betimi akofa sa o ha no ede abeto ni peduan so manfo bebre sabi omo ntimi control mo jana ni omo jonso because the nerves are a control that activity no ho aka amasa o ha nti obi wa sabi se ba oba na bema jonso na e ba onti because the nerves no ede ho aka eno nti no sa peripheral neuropathy ede wo hawa kese bebre eba ye ni peduan so so ede wo hawa kese bebre na eba ye ni peduan so and the one say a lot of times no manfo no nimdie about some of these things no e go form so eno nti so how no ba senior be ya even to diagnose the condition in itself, it's a problem for a whole lot of people. And the fact say misdiagnosing a certain condition it means that what fail in its treatment.
Okay.
So what I say because a man for him the no So but over Amen Scientific about an alternative medical hospital for example say yeah no yeah yebida. So we have expertise in some of these conditions. Conditions are not aye critical amount for no etoto papa so mu de omode fa no. Ye na edu ya say ya nyame adaroma. And now say ye won fidie akese wo ya say na ye wo doctor for nim de for ne wo expertise ni a lot of experience no. Enti no edu ya say ya nyame adaroma. Obo say na aye bibi kakra. Nti wo say man for ni bebre this nerve problem no. Obi ho a he wanom no chese nu a emfa ne yare ho saa da bia na yare no de etianity eno nti se wo tie yen now we experience any of these signs say it treat asempa na bi wo asen tatia ne nam ni pedua na honam na ye wo hyehye ase de yasoja gu so enom de keka ho akoma ne bo perepere ene de keka ho nyina entempa na no na wotu ho anamo so wotu o nurse ho anamo so dia na Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital and American for Eddie amount. Your number say did Jumano a 0244 227 192 0244 227 192. After so 0245 275 254 0207 0207 229 505 and 0245 275 254 0245 275 254. Friend number Simubia on Sabeka Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital. O my hands be a mountain bia ubekono ubenya ya send you until your friend number na ya direct to Amen Krabata ebenwo na wonso wako akodi ayahwe. Amen yes yehwe yare bia so ti yare bia e ha wode. Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital. And I do any better. So ka Amen na you say Allah Shaf. She say onyankopon ono ya for.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, that's
it. Amen Scientific Herbal Hospital, Dr. Ochre Sharif. Yes. Aha, nene obani edi enkomo no yemfensi ha. Ne ada wase papa mre ne adagye o de famie. Kwasinsia ye krado asemidika etwaso medidi afia amankwa tamaklo.
Diko asemidika. Asemidika. Inna beka. Akwasi insia. Commander 6. Kano senior.
Nyankopon amaye adechie fefe. Ewie mu ate e de amaye. Ensu oto ba bia wo a eye nhira ewia bebo ama foma wo e de ama kama na ejuada. Ere yamia se ade pass achi ebiem. Asebi di kabre na edu sebedin de akwasi ensia. Wanfa chaka se koma miaka sebi nyu akwa melen. Chumo. Ya ofri asante mampo. Kwame. So happy birthday and confirm Miss Gladys Aite. So Miss Gladys Aite, happy birthday. Nyame wonshiraw. Onyo kese. Oma wakuma swade nyina emremu emfa emao. That is CEO of Flawless Touch Beauty Parlor. Happy birthday and confirm Miss Gladys Aite. We wish you all the best. Yamana Adom no enkoso nye kesu osum. So na pa yetwa ye nkomwa ese ye dia ababedu the peak in our political discussion. That's the fight against Galamsey. And I make catch that will say the way na ye ko entokwa no ya nhwe ya resource a ye pe no ye sentimenka. And many aje and I pe ma be chiro video bi yeah, the Westerners say, yeah. The youth, yeah, no last week, now I shall say, bomb say. I was sent to Quano, yes, she yen ma a timia, yeah, Galamsey Cosono. Omne see a show mukutupa. Yet town what you know taking up the fight. And cry demonstration here, but I'm telling you, yeah, see and cry demonstration, we won't get any results. No, no. But see, my man for na eti baby a yetu Galamsey no.
adwen basu eye ne eta omachi sika na ose de mo to akade betimi aboa awom so mi akwagina ade yeti agalamse na mfa so ba to chen maybe ne ye won kran quickly share video we emabunu ye wa ate akontombra baby akoto ahye galamse for even omtwe to no emabunu na anwane egina say enough is enough ye ma mun say yensuo ye ma mun say yenfuo na mu kodi musika e won kran hwe video yi me bai say Tono. Okay, so after this, ebi musu ato aso mama wura galamsey site. Akofa galamsey for ne momo akasa so ehye no. And you can see that video on your TV. You mo ehye galamsey for ne niema. Me say this is how or see a buane fighting against galamsey. Demonstrations near. Yadi body appear abampen for one canom no eye. But the real adwuma na say ensuo no eye nipa bi na eye. Eltibi tuwe mama for taka say, oh boys na wo galamsey site e chichom no emfa so bi amaso enya nokre. It's never true. Because the boys na wo pomo no say kroma fo asodo omo so yiro mo eno mo esi ani a sika ni betin kran no de sika ekọ se boys no emfa nkongura mu a onye bi ma ne mfa nkọ biem eti yanchi omo fo mo mi so angumu a fight no anwie payo yet bi fie ni mesi enkrofo esu se omo ti enkran ye omo na ehye boys na chi eye galamsey ti yakọ hwesa enkrofo no na ye nyai omo a ya chi omo right in the act. Mubika san minyagi. Ene se kebeka chance ye chi obi yodi cocaine e kwa amono ni aye nyai no. Ni enko hwe ni podi cocaine ni ma no. Ba ye chi wo airport na kuta cocaine a ye wo na ya chi. Se pusu na be kan ni podi ma wa fine. Wa kan ye wa asem but wo ene ya chi. Eti nipa na or you're right in the center of the act now. Say yensuo, say yenfudie no. Only o see a chin in the court. A chin so be baby. You na pia sankofo na. Ya kwa hwese nipa no. Etia me di ho yawo. Me this our former president John Dramani Mama Eka say oba obema boys na ya chi omo ye galamsey no some amnesty ya na me ya. One akwakoche you are using your figment of imagination. Say be akwati say na mo musikade akoto de ma e de abegu enso ni so say no. The person that all committed crime no should be made to face the consequences. Your man brother Aisha to. Say she do so na so me chini pa or born the pan so me adwuma na fine. Me pass my sure information be from Minerals Commission. Mami data no. The number of small scale mining licenses or my Ghana issue from 2012 to September 24, 2024. But yes, this is the number of small scale mining licenses Yama ewo memu from 2012 to September 30th. 2024. In 2012, you issued 332 mining licenses, small-scale mining licenses. 2013, and he issued 283. 2014, he issued 105. 2015, and he issued 321. 2016, he issued 361. 2017, he issued 7 small-scale mining licenses. 2018, he issued licenses for small-scale miners. 2019, and he paid 103. Then 2020, and the shoot year, MMR 621 small-scale mining licenses. 2021, and I call 11. 2022, and 148. 2023, and 38. As we speak, as of 30th September 2024, near issue 93 small-scale mining licenses. From 2012, EBC 2016, Ghana abide through the Minerals Commission issued 1,402 small-scale mining licenses. From 2012 to 2016, Ghana abide issued 1,402 small-scale mining licenses. Then from 2017 to September 30th, 2024, Abai issued 1,014 small-scale mining licenses. Licenses are validated as of 30th September 2024. Our Ghana for small-scale are 984. So it should be set straight. So be catch us and naku for the buy yama more small-scale mining licenses. Babia ayentro. No crenim. No crenim. Medika ka se ekona ye kono ye de amanyosem ebata ho a obiye no obeko. There's also a challenge whereby I say ye campaign be war and crying against Galamsey. That campaign no different from the kind of campaign ye in our rural communities where the Galamsey actually is happening. It will be a penny be one crying. Or see a ban small scale mining. Sapa ni krona pen fo kodu ba bia ye Galamsey na also oh Galamsey ba ye better fine no near to ni ye me you enye you near debi near debi ye nyama nyosem na de bata small scale mine Galamsey ekono ho a e be ye den dia mo my Ghana se betime to ase because political parties are formed on the basis of winning political power. It will be no better than say I say sebi on to an amobia ebebo man so politically and your white for the party. So if see a to say as some mind at the case to and now so we are dealing with it. Let's deal with it holistically. Let man inquire say me NDC ninti me can say I want crime but me ko do baby a small scale mine and dia makasa fufro open sa enya okona woko. But we have political selectivity in the fight. And also fun for Sudi Bia Magana. I'm in your video way. I don't call you upon Chroma, I think over the weekend. But there's something to be about this illegal mining. She video by say.
The people say, Opa, to a good year would see you soon. Yen say, catch on, say, Omunya, Omuntuaba, Emma. The person can play and you play fun. Say, people not baby, no, and I didn't so Beman or 4 apple to a good year when in so, Mama saying in Sua. Yeah, of course, I will be a say, your man conform to a good year when so and say in Sua, I say. Yes, I said, you know, from Anamawa. The this your day, I bring you a baby, I will be on the police, so no. Of our police for any divers, maybe a chile, a papachino. Me are playing on for your radar, or would you be 7,000 cities? And some of our divers are up to 2 years of their shooting. It is a bit of baby, not so no so say, or Bepoetia, or almost saying you are. Yea, of course, you'll be a say, yeah, more be mamma say, yes, you saw no better. The Bepoetia, as I know, I say, wow, person who are they were fine, over to me at 2. I find that one or 2. Now, so when you see.
Okay. This is a member of parliament of a ruling party.
or your minister for works and housing. Or see, ye intimi mfa amanyo semninti, enye nhwe man krofo mese yensuo. Tam ka se entokwa ne se ka se ye ko a, yenko emfa woni ba bia ye gina amanyo semakwa mu. Some ye MPP ni, some ye NDC ni, some ye CPP, some ye PPP, some ye PNC. And you know the fighting to kwano. Ye fighting to kwan say ye Ghana fo a amanfo bia pa ye memoa. What say ye made that? And this is how I believe so ma ose ekono. Say yes, ma ban na wa power. But emma obi nwura say you fight Ghana so be to aba de tia. And when this whole opposition and take advantage for a campaign, say, so if indeed we are ready to fight it, oh my God, say, I will just force a card of my book there.
Oh, you don't
want to buy me for
BBI. Come.
And a supply to me.
BBI, come. And then, me that's it, but not necessarily even our political parties. So my money in who yeah nyachuma edia kwetia sa because you go and read the manifestos of all the political parties. Will be anywhere here na address or bar sebi issue no and I acquire no or better si must say no. What has happened is that kwesi who ye be me ye be ye kroma himfo ye bi ye maame no mo ye bi ye nuama ye bi wona edidwa ye bi labor union for no omo ye bi nti o maamu ni nyina ye bi ana abo agu ye nyina ye na ase nti it is time because we jana manyo sem kra enye ye bi it is time for all of us to go back to the drawing board and reconstitute. And I love what the former president said, that we cannot still use the same old strategy. Say ebekwa fa soja for ne opposite for na omudi America no mudi omachina enu ntimi enko solution biem. As makacho wase kropon me gina hobi. Me advocacy against illegal mining. What I was told by a young man was that me for 30,000 to December over concession in a month's time no over me 1 million Ghana cedi. Wow. Me say me come back akoye DDBA bima. Even the mentality of Nipa na junior the one. Ampa he was able to point to 2-3-story buildings. O issue C class bako and o issue me back bako. And all barbering saloons too. It is such a person, you need to take your time and talk to the person. That's why I say, me the mahu di na me into that. The labor unions for nekika say ban all forms of mining. And then they have so omanti do try na say. They need to take a second look. And I must say almost say omo indefinite so-called indefinite strike. Omo so mo apart from one kasa insuranso de be bro mine no omo ankasa be say we need solution to. So I thank the Ghana Medical Association say omo they reasoned and seen say any solution no omo withdraw omo ho free sa nyoma na unions be say on person because I did say illegal mining you know o can be me can be yentimi transaction so we say mining nyina adwuma fo nyina anko indefinite strike on further notice na nipa mfa hu hospital innocent people. We are not by this saying that the practice of illegality no idea for us. We never on any day, especially our young and but we need to reason. All these two men on by great men on the Ghana, especially Ronaldo, who the only one on the presidency too. So, but we could do. And then we had America, so maybe was sure almost 70% of all we illegality na buying call for. So it makes correcting a menace no too difficult. But in a tenacity, now DC yebi, party chairman yebi, party coordinators yebi, MPs yebi, assemblymen yebi. Organina nkasa de ne ho agima o yebi. Central for na edi anim se ko kan yebi.
Yenso o chefa wo.
One na ekobo asra for na ekobo yeso ye concession. It is say one na ekotulufo. So let's not behave as if say obi kura magic one now body 1 second. I beg to differ. Labor unions, no. I seriously beg to differ. And it is one of the easiest means out of trying to fight an illegality. No.
let's go back to the drawing board. Me say, so Nyame is scanning all of us, leaders, no more labor unions, any central for a did no pebiana, ube yemududua, ye ran such an illegality as any could do see a indefinite strike. There's a casa from radio. And then he was a former good year to intro on the quason, affecting you, affecting a and then he one. Then Busa labor for Oma translate board. So,
yeah,
Ama Obia and Yes Okoto. No money one, I don't know mother. So please, it's good that you've drawn the attention, and even this data now there, but
yeah,
nobody should even assume that NDC time now, any part of the register is irrelevant here. The most important thing is that we should not practice an illegality. And you be accepted. Me the biggest fear is Ghana. A man you say mache mu say tam. Ama no Ukraine now is dependent on baby ojina. A man you say mache mu every sector of our life,
even our churches.
Sorry, Muslim for don't mean a staff form, a policy form, our intelligence bodies, a central form, football, a room, everywhere. Among your summer room, everywhere. How do we build a country like that? There no be a person, a politician, straight away from school. And I'm happy that one of our revered politicians for over 20 years. Why a man your sema unhu demne nke kawa bia ono e Ghana here nye bia anope wa besra ene ni bedi nkomo wo time the kind of conversations they had on radio and on TV okra over 20 years experience in our politics, but you cannot compare bra no mudi nkomo any position yade mo djuma mo di ye no to ene adenti yade na sa. It's not the same Ghana. So I thank you for Juma Power but I can promise you that Ghana will definitely get a solution if we sit and think through, if we don't put in mischief and propaganda and political calculations and all those things. And you know, say MPP ni be jina be kasi yenja emamunja enne emamunja ichina. This is coming from the MPP. And you know, say NDC ni be ko say to ko say ye de ba ye be mamu atu ye nye hwe. Eti I don't hear that. Are the labor unions listening to these political parties? Please.
Oban, well, I say, me and first sectoral debate about my Cobra Sante, any other you for, and then Pese Mo at was.
All right, with our CP. Sectoral debates. On the 11th of October, Yadebro, the 5th edition of sectoral debate at Accra Digital Center. This time round, this is the sector, food and agriculture. A sector sunkokra a here minu municipality kanwasem. A new film 7 a.m. na yeshia na fia to adwene ho. E Accra Digital Center. Ubetie MPP, no tie NDC. A new film because we are kwanya e dey boa no timi ato abapa. Sectoral debate is on the 11th of October 2024 at Accra Digital Center. Time near 7 a.m. near Shas.
Adom TV, ye wazoye.
Well, Yasaba Damuina Masi, a former presidential staffer and part of the communications team, the NDC at Nasi. It's good to see him all the time. From the start of the year, Kamijidi said the tensions in our communication, he's with the party NDC. When he communicates, almost 80% is for Ghana, and such minds, and the brains, we need them. And unfortunately, we also don't want to see or hear them. It's so sad. Era set for him, set or fury or hini, say, I understand short notice. But I was so happy. And I said, wow, wow. But we have What? I can't believe this. Now I don't know what Jack has cry.
Jumane they do baby, I say, or take you back seat.
Yes. Well, Mumu do na ebi ana. Sabre no money active politically. I can tell you these are the people that almost akwa the Ghana be do this in paper. So by virtue of their work for Mother Ghana and their party, i.e. NDC, the way they communicate, the way they address issues. So and then na nyoma bebre won ma mintimi campo. So yeah, that's it. At this crucial moment, Awaba, to come and really talk on behalf of your party, it's a plus for your party, honestly. That's a part of this crucial moment. But BBI Boko, party Boko, you are still strong.
Very strong.
Good.
Every two of
I see.
Yeah,
So you are the next government in waiting.
Sure.
Just for January 7th, I say, but must say, Shebreno.
Oh, yeah, boy, home, the dire news on your person, assistant Ghana completely.
It's Ghana was I no friend of you, and you know, we
are managing
a big I don't want to support Ghana for the bad or for the good.
Say eco bad.
Eco bad, Kaka.
We share economic situation and they're very good. I think a honor high dream.
It's a leadership or citizens, yes, by.
I'm a financial citizen. The best leadership, but I think that leadership should be more serious and more concerned to the plight of the ordinary Ghanaian.
Two things: serious and concerned.
What I say, anyone my head, there is no two ways about that. Ubisa MPP Nekrana or ni camera. So
remember my head
to say anyone my head. I think that is where we should all look at. And I believe, you're ready to take Ghana to a better place.
The NDC has what it takes.
Sure.
The men.
Sure.
The capacity.
Sure. I think Adom be difference.
There will be a lot of stability, employment, youth unemployment, the CD to the dollar.
Share jobs here and priority. And our share 24-hour economy now is basically a three-shift economy. We're running in such a way, say, BBI, increase productivity. But I said that is what we are aiming at. Until young people know more banner, show obey contribute to. But it will need serious effort to create that 24-hour economy. Yeah, supply chain system, new P, yes. Until obey here or more what it takes.
And that's
then simply, yes, what President Mahama is rallying.
But from where you sit, with your experience in our political space, would you say party NDC, as we speak now, quite attractive to the floating voter, not the Ghanaian, the floating voter, those who take the decision?
I think so. Floating voters now by a hopper. Looking at the current situation, I think, to be honest with you, people are very disappointed. Only different people.
Yeah.
And I think, Nana, kind of 2 months, but it's too late. He might not leave a legacy in Ghana for a Badwam so said because I'm a 2 man in 2016, but thinking say obeting assistant you might be brave. But at the end of the day, cost of living, which is basic to a cost more than quadruple. Check it from 2016. Then fan says here to Broadway 1 CD 2016 and says I brought 4 cities. I mean definitely obi anyone any budget.
Most of the time, Era says, Anna, your calculations it's the world over, not necessarily Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes, I did medical barber catcher and say Russia for Susansu, Ukraine for Susansu, COVID and Susansu. Hey, and Yakobata.
The world over. But check it. None of them who says Samija and Finney, Dr. B. argue, just Cote d'Ivoire here. Almost situation, make a whole just last month. Now, me wa Abidjan, me call presentation, be wa Abidjan. My economy ain't that bad. Ɔte ɔmo kra na ɔmo afa ntɔkwa.
Ɔgye no.
Ɔte ase. No. Nti no aya ɔmo mbrase kakra. Ebia wantimi am put in place the necessary team to turn things around. Ɔte ase. And Nanado, I think so Kofi will be reflected. Obengu said no, the American or platform so many they may achieve and share.
He's always quick to say free SHS. Impactful.
He say free SHS here policy here. Yeah, I want Nook's background. That is, we stood for free system of and the cost sharing by as a system for tertiary institutions. Yeah, some of us, you know, we advocates as young people. And you know they buy, but who be the president, you know, why implement it? Okay, Obiano ni as on President Mahama, whatever on
back
the
and
free.
forth.
President Mahama started progressive free SHS. Say what?
Very
free in him.
They believe was progressive free SHS.
Free in him.
Free room.
Okay,
but it was progressive.
Yes. What I say? Until one banner one introduce you. It's good. A person will be a school. What I say? Any bad policy. The main fault on what one say, and can see all your reviews. Who ran about 3 years.
That's where the fear is. One more review, no, is suggesting of cancellation.
You say, won't take a negative a year on somebody's statement. Review interest cancellation. Sabi in a school. Review interest cancellation.
Debbie.
Review
they seem to be
maybe are too seen. No why, for example, the way almost court say 4 weeks or say 5
normal
6
ban,
normal ban.
You look at the way around it.
Say idea way send ye be no you bet me emergency funds be a building new structures and said yes idea in here. It's part of review. So any ebu man, but we take key position because we opponents say you know review means cancellation. It doesn't work. And a sometimes who here as head of state, and who here more margin cool no I can't say look, the opposition can why invite your opposition, present a paper on the way forward. How do you see maybe 4 years of free SHS? What is the way forward? No, some of your margin what I say, Serbia City Crown Quagina. Mebo. Tikron kwagina. Nti sana ye bu man. But to dey be a fade no
personal.
It's not good. It's not good for Mother Ghana. I minimum the aminu beka, but say ye nyina ye drink Ghana hu ye ne some basic things that we should agree. Ye nya nim say nkrofo bi ni mo fa o anka o ntimi nko school ba o ma bam. O mo ba mu no o mu nya the needed education. And these are challenges on the ground on free SHS. Yeah, bad free SHS not a bekoso. You better look at quality near your share source of funding. Because source of funding no and a major problem. Because Ghana said need major source of funding for the free SHS.
February.
It me yet near can say, oh, yeah, generative revenue so and so. At the end of the course, so you know, maybe 10% because this is a priority area for the progress of the nation. Then you move. I don't cry on me. I say invite the opposition, invite all stakeholders in the educational sector. Remember good resource.
I see. Mr. Abaso. That's all will be Akwaba. Well, your first time I will share you.
Yeah, this is my first time of the mission. Mimana Kwaba.
Or no more Kwaba, we go on our system. On our board game in better years.
The Mimana Kwaba my mammy for Quenya Michia Messina brother, and Michia. Pity, you are born to have a say, my show soon.
Oh, have you?
My address no.
You ever call you?
The performance coming me phone my chance and be so always my should be a man. My mommy for Akonya way so. Na me ma vice president.
Oh, Dr.
Osansu flag bearer of the new patriotic party, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. A happy birthday. And then Adom or the afiba kon akanin fie ho e de amano and he is 61 years.
61.
Yes, 61. Nti ye denyame ase o na brabo ho e me mpa bo se ene a o hye ne camp ase so e wo Ashanti region no nyame ankasa be kra no na wato ensopa egu ne so na o makunimdie aye ne ene busum minum pepepe ene ye to aba the 7th of December and then 7th of October. Until 2 weeks today, by this time no. Nyina no ya salaya ya kokoto aba. Me gize no don't dey na wa to ewie. Monitor.
Special vote.
Yes. Until no me man happy birthday. I pray for long life. I pray for prosperity. I pray that God will grant him his heart's desire. Whatever be the plan of the enemy concerning his life, no, I come against it, and I pray that Lord, the good Lord will protect and guide him, and give him success. Omayini, yes, on several occasions, our president wanted the opportunity to address this country or admit it. I can say yes, indeed, we have some challenges as a country. Omayimono, ayedin. And there are reasons as to why Yabedu be behind Yabedu no. It is not just that since he came as a president, no, Nyama Abeyesa, but the fact of the matter said, Obra Obeye president, to some extent, things were going on well for us as a country. We talk about the inflation, we talk about food, we talk about everything. We had challenges. We have two major challenges as a country: COVID and also Russia-Ukraine. Apart from that, all these things that you're coming in, yes, still no, as a government, we did our best to ensure, say, the living condition of our people are a problem. There are countries are oil ye two hanum, your refinery. And so countries like Nigeria, as a oil producing country, at the time when our people can go to the fuel pump and buy fuel, now Nigeria almost alive. Even some of the European countries, now there are challenges there. The same countries, and I know you're a businessman, and you know that people go to the shop to buy rice. They will tell you, so you can't buy more than 2, more than 3. Really? But in Ghana here, you can buy 10, you can buy 20 because we have it in abundance. In as much that we are having challenges. So it tells you, say, yes, we admit it. There have been challenges. And I can tell you, say, things are progressing and things are going on. Yes. I also admit, say, yes, there have been challenges when it comes to the free senior high school. But we are in this country. When we're told, say, we can only implement free education, sometimes when I hear the NDC people saying, so, progressive free, progressive free, progressive free, say, okoto adie, na 60,000 Ghana. Na mami usi mami no mesel ti so mami. Na mami ni su no mami 800 and anze mami 700 da. Free. Free. Say you free. Because you claim that you are doing a progressive. Meanwhile, no, even the students, boarders, we were paying school fees and everything. So which one is the free that you are talking about? So when I hear these people saying so progressive free education, you start here. Meanwhile, no, we have the former president who was telling us that if our 200 billion you don't put into free education. We have a former minister who was telling us say your friend is saying you bet me I implement here, it will take us 20 years. We have a whole political party that finance advert against free senior high school. We have all a political party who did a match pass saying free education is 419. Today, just yesterday, I was saying some people said, my wife sometimes will come and I'm tired and I'm say, madam, if you are tired and you know when you come back from work, you have A, B, C to do, get a house help. You know what she told me? I said, Ebe, I said, in this Donando administration, do we have house help? That's what do you mean by that? I said, look, for the fact that you people introduce free education. Now everybody wants his son or her daughter to get at least senior high school certificates.
But you create an impression that review, a cancellation. But he's told you the challenges in the review, challenges in the free SHS or no administration, they will look at those challenges. So, my examples, a dying, quality of a year education, even with terms of what they cover 4 weeks.
In fact, let me admit, he's the first person that I have heard him telling us where they think that there are challenges in the free education. He's talking about feeding. He's talking about infrastructure. He's the only person, including John Mahama, have never even mentioned what he thinks, what he knows, or what he thinks he's going to do about the review. Yes. When we came, we have deficits in classrooms because the number of people, assuming, I was then on the friends, your friend is saying, Accra Girls School Board. So, if in 2014 to 2016, they were admitting, assuming 1,000 people because of free education, and to also motivate the public schools, our people have a perception, say, who calls I to our bomb, and I mean, also, we teacher. Also, first, one preparatory school, I said, who calls I to our bomb. To motivate the public schools, government said 30% of our Mumbai school will get a grade A schools. So many of the public schools, there was a competition there. And this public, in fact, currently as I'm speaking with you, the private schools are complaining, said the quota given to the public school too much. Because people feel that, maybe because I'll not get access to go to Prepare College or at this other college, and answer Wesley Girls or any of the big schools. But today, they are getting opportunity. So a mano increase here. Government quickly started working. That's why we started introducing the double track. So looking at the number of people, and then Omuko school, let's do A, B, C, and D. You can cross-check and see that up to today, how many secondary schools are running a double track compared to what we did 2-3 years ago. Now, apart from because there have been a lot of infrastructure development in the various schools. Okay, so the point is that the party, Ujiri said they are so attractive at this point, so make them cross to 8, Omaini, and ne Musum, and ne 7th. 2 months today. What the honorable sector living conditions, standards of living, welfare of the Ghanaian, job opportunities, all these things. These are all challenges. But Ghanaians don't see the NDC as an option. You don't. Yes, Ghanaians don't see. You don't, or Ghanaians. Ghanaians don't see the NDC as an option because the one that they claim is the messiah for this country has been in the seat before. That's the problem that the NDC have. It had been a different person, then they was mine here by day baby. But they are is it the same John Mahama? It's the same John Mahama there. The John Mahama who built hospitals, who built 28 e-schools, the John Mahama who built this Dubai, the John Mahama who created opportunities for everybody to be part of the process. Are we finished? Are we finished? Yeah. John Mahama that made us sleep in darkness for 4 years. John Mahama who solved that problem? John Mahama who solved that problem? Who solved what? Doomso. But you took over, not Doomso. You can't even pronounce it. No, when you took over, not Doomso. Yes, they were Doomso. Abba. Honorable Neti. This is a very respectable station. When the MPP and you are very respectable. No, when person. The NDC took office, the MPP took office. Yes. Now you do. Yes. Yes. Wow. Oh, check. You check from 2017. Wow. So they same John Mahama, who told youth in this country that he cares less if we vote against him, and that he had no job to provide for him because he's not a magician. The same John Mahama who is now saying that he's going to provide job to the youth. It's the same John Mahama that you are referring to. It's the same John Mahama that 21 doctors will have to go and queue at the Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Health for clearance. Is it the same John Mahama that for 4 good years Youth in this country, nurses, doctors, teachers, were sitting at home that we didn't get clearance.
Okay, so
it's the same John Mahama.
Mama Ira said,
it's the same John Mahama there. Then it is better for us to continue, which will definitely do.
Ira said, Bremuna, for the next 4 minutes, wrap up, now, if you ain't breaking, bro. Yeah.
I say, if I say, me, I say, some or can you so, some more can see a John Mahama, who you know, Sabia, yes, and you know, crap. Yegina, you chrome her. Ye whom John Mahama amambu, ye whom hospitals I will see, ye whom schools I will see. Even in the midst of Sayare about West Africa, share a Juma or even not Ghana and West Africa, one the only leader of visiting other countries, share a commitment to humans. Or what Timmer? What did I mean? Or then, or Timmer. It will be saying, I'm sorry, I'm Ghana, some yeah, but Ghana for share. And so no da ho papa sabi even in terms of sika di bumai sika nya ne dia nanado nya na difference kese and so dia yeah under John Mahama edoso send dia mo ye sika mpo amaje ye bisa mo se o mo nkyere yen physical 1 2 3 mpo amaye a mo ni bi what you say and you know and simple time the all can fa JM ne ade ho no ni nyina you John Mahama ejinama Ghana's progress. And the next leadership be define the next 20, 30 years of Ghana's development.
He believes that the person John Mahama is excellence, you know. Say unknown na babim dia ebi I say that so there. But unknown na babim dia ni nyuma bi.
Share there yom one say nsem omo kan fa JM hu nyina no.
Enye no kure.
Kusiaga ai hopsin adoye kra ba se nioma ni bi ono ka ho na omo ye den omo kukuoye no omo de soa no oh afi kra de se omo mfa girls number campaign no obehu na MP54 na ye na girl we gina wo sisi we basa yen running campaigns we running campaign on issues what na me na mo the issues no to why you cannot compare to John Mahama in terms of the within 4 years. And even as head of the economic management team, share economic figures of Ghana. But they got transparent, share time no head the economic management team, and share economic figures. Now economy say head the economic management team, not share figures. Share Nana used to or video be or JM say ye fee office no economic growth. Then and so economic growth I would the coffee. Oh man. And even before that, you know, look, economic growth sometimes is determined by investment. Investment I more enjoy that economic growth in 2017. After that 2017, what me I record in you. Listen. Investment at JM even the World Bank, key IMF, key finance,
that's why the projector say,
oh, can be far or be some ya, Sebi, Ediasa. And I'm happy, say, this time round, majority of Ghanaians say, nipa or ye, put you up as or the man. Now, my main case, I say, who say, and this in Ibia can be beyond your friend and say,
free SHS.
Now, me man or not, the Americano. If you JM, it is all my creditor or my JM credit. Oh, yes, because it's even in our manifesto. Source of funding, who say, away manifesto. What in our partner? Oh, seriously. What I say, this is the man that we are taking into the 2024 election. And this is the man I believe who say he would define Ghana's progress for some years to come, based on the 4 years Nyame Adom winning elections here.
Okay, so Kwaba. What we are doing is that maybe you've been here the next 10 minutes now. Share how best we can solve or approach this menace, illegal mining, on these two major political parties in our party, because we have a try be paying. It seems we are still not winning the battle. What probably is the best way out of this situation? Kwaba, maybe better come on.
Taba that we now say or the next few minutes near rap up one say but make us a assess or for a one say a bit is anything in your so a one say make us if you other way you were Accra Digital Center John Mahama Hall for the sectorial debate bro this time it's food and agriculture and the bro yeah
but this time more speakers are ever because normally you always mention the speakers
yeah the likelihood of
you are not just the speakers Brian Champo.
I don't want to use speakers to say.
But the show is very good. It's very, very effective. And I've been following there. I've been following.
I see.
And this time around,
so who Clementa Park ne Dr. N.T. for you?
Oh yes.
And now Dr. N.C. and the Professor Bayu.
And they are powerful.
Oh, so
I tell you. So I'm looking for Popo and then Brian Champo.
Okay, Zera said, how do we kill this illegality in our mining sector?
Oh, Galam say at the end of the day, a crisis where say government be over after December 7, which I believe the NDC, see a put to practical measures. I bet me a stop because Osha Yens you no poor and Nikra extra was say, yeah, called danger. Because mercury, other chemicals are a woman. And some cramati say, be no more or more deformed kakra. What I say, and it's very bad. I say as a country, say Galam say, as a country, say, now, yen start, yes, police for ne soldier for beko. But more key in Crawford no more yen so say identify near stop home. Ubi Sami, I see an intelligence led operation. Na key in Crawford, yet your munina. That should be one. One chiom. Yen now, yen from there, no, yen define how we will say, your best is on my view, and I be prosecute or move, whatever that we will agree. As a government, as Ghanaians, as stakeholders.
There's a fear, say, if you don't operate well or approach well, probably it's a old to a year Pamucho Akronforni, a woody for a common tension because you never provided any alternative, lively alternative for them. A bit me breeding this kind of people in our society. So the approach, we need too much of carefulness.
And in American say Nyame Adom na say yeah but you better say any stakeholders you better the best way forward. But first of all, no, mining in forests you better stop on as a political party. You better make sure say and first priority so that the situation will be stabilized. Then we move on the ground. It be a way, it be a say, it be a say. Say even you better allow mining in certain areas that it should be legal. And yet illegal. And yet galam say untimi nkoye mining won suo no so hwe river pra ani na hwe river pra ende hwe ankobra eye me enya me de se minia owo sa area obekwa akono na wawo akwala oye deformed akwala ebia na ni ba akonye nsa ba akonye. These are the results of what is going on there here babenya
ade here no e hu susuaso no
and the Americans so say politicians are harmful omo involved no they better stop because under John Mahama it's not going to be easy for them. Yeah, bompa is here baby in elections no ye wini a ye ma obia I mean sa NC
do you new we are central new we are businessman we are sofu we are whoever.
What they are quite. Yes, I become. We will lead an intelligence-led operation. And yes, they are no. Sabiti says they are Nanaka say even the presidency or the veto so no, but share results. Yeah, be making sure say the environment will be clean and safe. If you want to say UN, I comment. At the end, it's so bad. UN normally on time fear in internal affairs of member states, but they have. It has become necessary. The MA cry and say, "Oh, if you want more demonstration, so my bonnet cry, no man, yeah, you be cry. As audio kotum. I'm more fighting for good cause. Emma Ghana. Sabi, your consumer boy here.
we should be measured in dealing with them.
Of course. Maybe a head of state. Na BBC yes here. So
the school of thought
you are fighting for a good cause.
The school of thought in Swaka say that cause nobody challenges you, but the act is quite contrary to what a Mrani cano. It just a Mrani new dino. I know another material and a year and say I am not somebody who jails people.
Na me can say ebe ko enum the okokan of France 24 by Ntimi Ankom. Semre na so wi. Sebi. I am me to Sebi because I penny. What I say? That's offer. So utimi gina ho say nye wona ode nkrofo to praise nye wona say na executive and police service no directive no any and executive arm
interference
sure we are head of state na any one be call wrong I say what na say the course no it's a fight against democracy nkrofo aye me say the okonsuo na boy na this all my call demonstration whether unlawful assembly charges ni bebre my kind charges no say whatever peace disturbance of peace at least you show some judgment say microphone no cause or mo ye no ebebo agana nti so ma form mra no kra na ebetimi akọ na akosin no say manye biom obetimi aye demonstration but follow emra but to put them in prison. You don't pray a hacky to a Chiriani for 12 hours and I will be who be. Yeah, they are got to fighting for Ghana. No, near do I go to prison. No,
you don't agree to that. It doesn't even matter.
I think as citizens, they react and every sound who say una call demonstration a fight against
and
they are so they work to prison because they say car be who cost stop okay be and
go two car
and even no crown there is a second story to it as we didn't or mokofa a key or whatever because they say a car na the issue no I mean so President no on something say men within 24 hours may exercise executive powers na my releasing microphone from prison say me na me head of state after the outcomes we may exercise executive powers na me release you
but we just say confusion boa payum ese samra no e de show mo makoma mu na mo de ye nioma ensem fata
we dey me sure say e boa payum because at the end of my fight for affect ye nyina emre bi bedu ye pipe wa ye de be nua aduane nkwala akura hu ni fie no no mmesa nom omo de be ya de na e be contaminated it is obi fight against adie no na hu as an enemy of the state because certain practices unconform with the law. There is a challenge. The law sometimes you have to temper
justice with mercy.
What I say? And Mecca Assembly, a general, may any case in America, but your papa no me my more judiciary. On Betty, me quala someone. They should act responsibly to protect our democracy and protect the future of this country. Right.
That's it. Yeah.
Omaini, Galamsey, a issue that affects all of us, irrespective of your political affiliation and irrespective of where you stand. It affects you. Omaini, the problem of this issue, because it's affecting our water bodies in our forests. And then I hear the bigger issue. In Sona air saying, and I issue. But people, nobody can say mining no ending. But we are saying, say, the rate at which we are doing the mining in our water bodies, and the source of water for the people of this country, higher, and therefore we have to look at how we can deal with it. Yes, in respect of research as to whether say Now when you give birth, ebi mu ntimiensa, ebi mu ti anan, ebi mu 9.5, ebi mu 9.10 is how we need it. I'm yet to get to that research and see whether indeed say this thing that is happening is as a result of galamsey. If it's as a result of it, then how are we going to deal with it? But one problem we have in this country, and that is why I keep on saying, yen to me koyenim as a country. All because everything that we do, and before I start, Ukabibi said this country is now partisan in the sense that whether Asofo, whether Achechefo, everywhere is politics. And that's exactly what is happening today. That is why we are not finding solutions to our problems. And I keep on saying, look, any government that will think about the people and not thinking about the next election will be the best government. But we're always thinking about the next election. And therefore, when I do this is what is going to happen. Apart from that, because I also want to win an election, if my opponent go out there and influence and push the people and convince them and say things that will let me lose an election, what do you think I will do? In 2017, 2018, 2019, now your water bodies don't need to say. In 2020, because I do election, when 2018, 2019, we're fighting against galamsey, when they are banning even people's friend is saying excavators, including our former national women organizer, that the site or no oil mining, not illegal. Her site, her machines was bent because they say oil galamsey. Meanwhile, she was not doing it. Meanwhile, you have a national officer of the party. You have somebody who have been at the ends of affairs of this mining company, going around telling the galamsey people to say, continue to do the mining, continue to destroy our water bodies, and that if we win power, continue to do it. What do you expect? We have a presidential candidate where we are fighting against galamsey, who will come and stand and say, and you see, the most painful thing they say, when we get to the mining area for our campaign, our messages are different. When we get to Accra, our messages are different. Because the problem now, the chunk of it and the people are talking about it so badly, it's in Accra. So let's throw into the minds of these people and say, this is what is happening. Meanwhile, when we get to the galamsey site, they will tell them, my amnesty. What are you trying to tell them? Go back and go and do it. Then when we come to Accra, they will come and say that, and galamsey is saying so, and I buy history, and I buy nipa, and I buy this stuff. When you get there, tell them, say, in their face, yes, I want you to vote for me, but I'm telling you, say, Jai galamsey, no, I challenge any NDC member who will be bold, led by Don Mahama, who will be bold, to go to these mining areas and tell them in their face to stop galamsey. We are doing that. When we are able to do it.
But the running mate started the conversation.
Did you listen to her statement?
Yeah, but.
No, did you listen to her statement?
Not again.
Or say, Mamuya galamsey, Senyami Aduna se ye ba. Ye di si sebe to ho.
But she said means what?
Agobe so efrin tuma. Agobe so. So when you get an opportunity in the mining area, standing by you, the parliamentary candidates in that constituency, you put a stop to it before coming to power.
Of course, you are condemned. You know, even your manifesto cry condemn.
No, if you read
say you condemn
they talk about regulating the front of illegal mining.
It's not about in their manifesto issue. How many people in Wasa? But then how many people in your friend say?
They're wrong with what the running mate said, Jane.
What I'm saying is
that
yes,
Jane
Jane me say or say ye ba ye di say be to ho say be galamsey no na make say the best thing you have done is that Nyamu ye no mu senso no. Nyamu ye no mu kunkonfo. Nyamu ye no mu senya.
Who full clip and Adia media show. Who full clip. Who full clip.
Bible say
who full clip. Who need full clip no. Oh Jai. I mean where do mean
yeah. That he should take his campaign to the money areas.
But he has said it in his latest video. He was saying we cannot adopt. Also, we cannot adopt the same.
Go is to go and tell them.
What catch you?
And the man also campaign.
What's it?
Now 3 days for 1 week, no better answer.
But the strategy or strategy, Anna.
Na mokra mudinya ira wa mudia no yenim baby am wo kra na no so
ya re besia re say ya re besia
Andra wo wie savana Andra
obi akranti
Andra Nigeria mo wie wani huru wani pa mo oh me fa tell anya no na
me do why the kwabra
mo propaganda oh propaganda. Propaganda be kumu.
Video ni.
Me say propaganda be kumu.